we'll see the ones that can take it.
Okay, I'll count you down. 10.
Are you going to play the intro?
Fab said no.
Okay, we'll just skip that intro. We don't need it.
All right.
Count me down. We'll
10,
start.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It's a fast countdown.
3, 2.
2.
Good evening from Badger Stadium on the campus of Arkadelphia High School. This is Jeff Root along with me. Cooper Darr back in action tonight. He was a performer last week. Right back with us performing at a football game by bringing us the color commentary tonight. Cooper, this is going to be an interesting game because there is a favorite, there is an underdog, and Arkadelphia, of course, is the favorite, but you can't go to sleep against anybody, especially a team that has been playing 11-man football for years now, and a team that works really hard at the dead tee, an offense that we don't normally see.
That's right. Definitely, just like you said, an offense that we don't see a lot. They're going to have to play a lot smarter tonight. It's going to be a physical game. Playing against the dead tee, the wing tee, all of the stuff, anything that ends with a T, I guess we're going against tonight. So, obviously, yeah, you said there is an underdog and there is a favorite for tonight, but you never know until we get onto the field of football. It's going to be a good game.
Tell me about the mindset of a defensive player when you are playing against a dead tee or one of those option offenses, because basically the name of the game for them is keep away. Just try and make sure you don't know who has the ball.
That's right. Just playing as a defensive lineman, especially whenever I used to play, I would always read my key, which I mean by that is if I am a defensive tackle or a defensive end, I'm always looking at those offensive linemen, and whatever which way you get a down block, you'll go off that guy's hip, or if the guy comes towards you, usually the ball is going to hit right inside of those offensive linemen. So for the defense, you really want to keep your eyes on your key, and that will cause you to have great success for the rest of the game.
Really important advice coming from Cooper Darr and coming all week from the Arkadelphia coaches, because they got to be prepared for any offense, even this one that they're not going to see quite as often. It's not as unusual at the high school level as at the college level to run an option offense, especially in some of the smaller classifications. But in this conference, it is not the norm.
That's right. In the 4A, really up, we don't see a lot of dead tee, wing tee, running the veer type offense. If you are familiar with Harding University, Washita will play them tomorrow, but a very similar offense that we've seen between Haskell, Harmony Grove, and Harding. So obviously some different players. It's college, high school, but a lot of the same mindset of what they want to do on the field.
So in just a few moments, we're going to see seniors introduced. A very important night is senior night. And we're going to see football players introduced, members of the band introduced, cheerleaders, and so forth. But we've got a couple of moments here. So let's go through the list of seniors, because it is not the longest list that we've seen for the Badgers, but it's a strong list.
That's right. And I just want to start just saying, if you are a parent of a senior, just don't let it go away too quickly, So I obviously haven't been in that position, but from a player's perspective, I know that when my mom and dad were there for me the entire way through all of my senior season, and it meant a lot to me. So at number 0, Reese Campbell, he played linebacker this year. He's a senior. What can you say about
really
Reese?
Active defensively?
Very active.
We've seen him in the backfield.
Right.
We've seen him in pass defense. Had a very good year so far.
Number 1, Braden Wagner, senior, playing wide receiver, defensive back. He's won a lot of offensive player of the weeks throughout some of the games. You throw the ball to this guy, he's going to be able to catch it. But he also plays defense as well.
Special teams touchdowns just last week. Recovered a fumble, got it in for a touchdown. Also a punt return for a touchdown. Wonderful work by Wagner at multiple positions, as you said, every week.
Number 3, Jay Purifoy, had a great year this year. He has really shown out for his senior season. He's doing everything just like Wagner's doing, but Jay Purifoy is working everywhere on the field. Still looking at the list, LeVar Faulkner Jr., he's also have a great year.
Played some linebacker, a defensive worker for the Arkadelphia team. We see the football team starting to come out now, the seniors. So we'll work down the list a little faster.
That's right. Number 7, Kyle Reed, senior. Obviously, we can talk about him all day. We have Nathan Alexander. We have Carson Trigg. Braxton Fairchild. LaJavis Moody, running back. We also have Nikeeson Wimberly. Jakari Wade. Carson Carroza, we've said his name a lot this year. Cameron Crow, Jacoby Campbell. So I don't know about you, but I see a lot of great football players, but also a lot of great men that we have seen the Arkadelphia Badgers really in football shape these men into what they're going to do after into college or into the workforce after this.
One thing that we've seen really develop as a major strength of the team is the defensive line.
Right.
And you mentioned some of those here. Moody is a senior. He's a defensive lineman. Then you've got Wimberly. You've got Campbell. Really excellent players on that defensive line. I hear Steve Patterson, so we're going to go to Steve, and he's going to bring us senior day exercises.
Glad that you could be with us tonight. This is a conference game, a 4A7 conference game between the visiting Harmony Grove Cardinals and your Arkadelphia Fighting Badgers. It is also senior night here at Badger Stadium, and so we are glad that you're here to watch as we recognize our seniors and their families. We are glad that you could be here for that. All right, you see in front of you the football seniors. We met them during homecoming celebration, but now we get to meet them and their parents tonight. All right, so we're going to begin with number 00, Reese Campbell. Reese is a linebacker, and he is escorted tonight by his mother, Faith Goza, his dad, Matt Campbell, his stepmom, Laura Campbell, his brother, King Campbell, and his brother Bailey Goza, and his brother Colin Parnell with him tonight. Plans after high school for Reese include attending Louisiana State University and majoring in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Reese Campbell. Our next senior wears number 1 for the Fighting Badgers, Braden Wagner. Braden is a wide receiver and safety for the Badgers, and he is escorted tonight by his mother, Andrea Wagner, his father, Will Wagner, and his sister, Blair Wagner. His plans after high school are to attend college to play football and major in aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Wagner. Our next senior wears number 3 for the Badgers, and that is Jay Purifoy. Jay is a receiver and one of our strong athletes. He is being escorted tonight by his mother, Brittany McGee, and his siblings, Malachi Hamilton, Paisley Buckley, and Jace Buckley. After high school, Jay plans to attend Arkansas State University for football and major in marketing and accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Purifoy. Our next senior wears number 6 for the Badgers, LJ Faulkner. LJ is a linebacker, and he's being escorted tonight by Della Miller, step-parents Dadrian Faulkner, and brother Dadrian. Plans after high school for LJ include attending Arkansas State and majoring in business. Ladies and gentlemen, LJ Faulkner. Our next senior wears number 7 for the Badgers, Kyle Reed. Kyle is a running back, and he is escorted tonight by Caroline and David Reed, his mother and father. And after high school, he plans to go to the University of Arkansas and major in marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Reed. Our next senior wears number 11 for the Badgers, Nathan Alexander. Nathan is a receiver, and he is being escorted tonight by his mother, Tammy Alexander, and his dad, Jamie Alexander, his brother, Ryan Alexander. And after high school, he plans to attend Ouachita Baptist University and double major in education and kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Alexander. Our next senior wears number 19 for the Badgers, Carson Trigg. Carson is a linebacker. He's being escorted tonight by David Trigg, Brenda Trigg, Ben Trigg, Savannah Trigg, Madison Trigg. And after high school, Carson plans to attend Henderson State University and major in physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, Carson Trigg. Our next senior wears number 52 for the Badgers, and he is Braxton Fairchild. Braxton is a left tackle, and he is escorted tonight by Keith Fairchild, Sarah Pennington Fairchild, and Chris Prim. After high school, he plans to go to trade school. Make a lot more money than I did. Our next senior wears number 53, LaJovis Moody. LaJovis is a defensive tackle, and he is escorted tonight by his mom, Tina Johnson, and his dad, Cedric Moody, his brother, Daniel Marks. And after high school, he plans to attend Henderson State University and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, LaJovis Moody. Our next senior Badger is Nikeeson Wimberly. Nikeeson wears number 56 for the Badgers, and he's on the defensive line. He is escorted tonight by his mother and father. And after high school, Nikeeson plans to play college football at a university to be determined. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikeeson Wimberly. Our next senior is Jakari Wade. Jakari is number 58 for the Badgers, and he's a defensive tackle. He is escorted tonight by LaVonda Buford and Jeremy Wade. After high school, he plans to attend Arkansas State University in Three Rivers for an automotive degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Jakari Wade. Our next senior is number 64 for the Badgers, and he is Carson Carosa. Carson is the right tackle for the Badgers, and he's escorted tonight by his mother, Ashley Carosa, his father, Mark Carosa, and then Charlie Carosa and Carter Carosa. After high school, he plans to go to Ouachita Baptist University and major in mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Carson Carosa. Our next senior is number 78, Cameron Crowe. Cameron is an offensive left tackle, and he's escorted tonight by his parents, Brandy and Jerry Harvell. His plans after high school are to attend Arkansas State University of Three Rivers for a welding degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Crowe. Our next senior is number 80 on the squad. He is Jacoby Campbell. He's a defensive lineman, and he's escorted tonight by his father, Jeffrey Campbell, his mother, Tanya Campbell, And after high school, he plans to attend college and major in undetermined, but he's going to play football wherever he goes. That's Jacoby Campbell. Our next senior is Caden Dickerson. Caden is the videographer for the Badger football team, and he's escorted tonight by his mom, Tamara Terry, and his dad, Jared Dickerson. Plans after high school are to attend Ouachita Baptist University and major in visual media and film. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Dickerson. See before you all of the senior football players leading our team onto the field tonight. Let's give them all another big round of applause. Now for the Badger Pride Marching Band seniors. And there are several. We'll get them out here. We certainly appreciate bandmaster Larry Brown and all that he is doing for our program. There's Jonathan Spencer with him, and Orion is also with him, our color guard person. There are a few of them. All right, we're going to start with our band introductions. First is Taylor Altman. Taylor is a member of the Color Guard and is a clarinet. She is escorted by Latoya Browning and Ronnie Brown. She plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff to be a computer engineer. That's Taylor Altman. Our next senior is Millie Babb. Millie is the color guard captain, and she is escorted tonight by Chris and Amy Babb. And she also has with her the siblings Carter Babb, Latonia Hughes, and Cooper Babb. And she plans to go to Ouachita Baptist University and major in nursing. That's Millie Babb. Our next senior is Katie Jo Batson. Katie Jo is a mellophone player and the marching caption head. She is escorted tonight by her mother, Kyla Batson, father, Jared Batson, and brother, Cooper Batson. She plans to attend Arkansas State University to major in exercise science and to attend college to be an athletic trainer. That's Katie Jo Batson. Next we have Kelsey Boyles. Kelsey plays the flute and is one of the color guard captains. She is escorted by Kevin and Wendy Boyles, her parents, and she plans on attending Ouachita Baptist University and majoring in criminal justice. That's Kelsey Boyles. Our next senior is JC Bright. JC's a member of the Color Guard. She's escorted by her mother, Amy Howell, her stepdad, David Howell, and her dad, Jeremy Bright. She plans to attend the University of Alabama and major in biology. And she plans also to audition for the Madison Scouts and after college be a pediatric oncologist. That's JC Bright. Next we have Jared Campbell. Jared is a trumpet player and the section leader and brass captain. His parents are escorting him tonight, Nathan and Karen Campbell, and his brother Ezra is with him. He plans to attend Henderson State University, and after getting his degree, he plans to pursue a career in ministry. That's Jared Campbell. Our next senior is Madeline Costin. Madeline is our color guard, a member of the color guard, and she is escorted tonight by John David and Katie Costin, her parents, and Corbin Costin, her brother. She plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas and major in sociology and criminology. That's Madeline Costin. Our next senior is Susan Delahunt. Susan is a baritone saxophone player, and she's being escorted by her dad and stepdad and mother, Joshua and Gretchen Minshew, and she plans to attend the Southern Arkansas University and major in business. She would like to start her own business and help people in need as well as travel. That's Susan Delahunt. Next we have Z Harper. Z is a clarinet, and she plans she's being escorted, by Roshunda and Terrell Harper, and sisters Zy Harper and Cameron Owens. She plans to go to the Louisiana State University and major in theater to go big in the film industry and be a successful actress. That's Z Harper. Our next senior band member is Stella Honeycutt. Stella is a mellophone and French horn player, and she's being escorted by her dad, David Honeycutt, and her mom, Teresa Honeycutt, Isaac Honeycutt, her brother. She plans to attend Arkansas State University and major in kinesiology and then pursue a doctorate in physical therapy. That's Stella Honeycutt. Our next senior band member is Gracie Lee. Gracie plays the vibraphone and is the front ensemble section leader. She's being escorted tonight by her grandmother, Kathy Cherry. She plans to attend Arkansas State University and major in chemistry and pre-pharmacy. That's Gracie Lee. Our next senior is David Lemus. David is a baritone player, and he is being escorted by his dad, Francisco Lemus, and his mother, Alma Ortiz. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas and study electrical engineering. That's David Lemus. Our next senior is Bryce Martin. Bryce plays the alto saxophone, or is section leader, and he is being escorted tonight by Dr. Brian Martin, his father, and his mother, Elizabeth Martin, and his sister, Carly. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas in hopes of becoming a doctor of medicine. That's Bryce Martin. Our next senior is Seth Matoka. Seth plays the mellophone and French horn, and he is section leader. He is being escorted by his mother, Nicole Matoka, and his father, Jeff Matoka. He plans to attend Arkansas State University and major in mechanical engineering. That's Seth Matoka. Our next senior is Tamara McClure. She is a clarinet player and color guard. She's been escorted tonight by her mother, Brittany Walker, her stepfather, C.J. Mitchell, her father Marcus McClure, her stepmother Camilla McClure, her sister Kamaya McClure, her brother Jordan Smith, and her grandmother Juanita Sherman, and her great-grandmother Patsy Ollison, and her cousin Brandis Jones. Cameron plans to attend, after high school, plans to attend a college and earn her bachelor's degree in biology and then go on to dental school to become an oral and maxillofacial surgeon. That's Tamara McClure. Our next senior is Morgan Middleton. Morgan is the captain for the color guard, and she is being escorted by her mother, Nicole Middleton, her father, Daryl Middleton, and her sister, Michaela Middleton, as well as her grandmother, Edna Newbern, and her aunt, Tanika Flanagan. After high school, Morgan plans to attend college to major in pre-medicine in hopes of becoming an anesthesiologist. That's Morgan Middleton. Our next senior is LaJovis Moody. And LaJovis is getting ready for the football game. He plays the trumpet. He was to be escorted tonight by his mom, Tina Johnson, and his dad, Cedric Moody, and his brother, Daniel Marks. He does plan to attend Henderson State University and major in business. That's LaJovis Moody. Our next senior band member is Emma Nelson. Emma plays the clarinet, is the woodwind caption head. She is being escorted by Catherine McClure and Furman McClure, and she plans to attend Henderson State University in Jonesboro, majoring in music education for instrumental music. Then she will go for her doctorate in music. That's Emma Nelson. Our next senior is Perry Nelson. Perry's a trumpet player and section leader. He is being escorted by his mom, Catherine McClure, stepdad Furman McClure, and he plans to go to Henderson State University and major in aviation and join the Army National Guard. That's Perry Nelson. Our next band senior is Jocelyn Nelson. Jocelyn is the flute section leader. Her mom is Tania Nelson and her dad is Jason Nelson. They are escorting her tonight. And she plans to go to Henderson State University and major in nursing and then become a labor and delivery nurse. That's Jocelyn Nelson. Our next senior is Daisy Page. Daisy is an alto saxophone player. She's being escorted by her father, John Mark Page, her mother, Amanda Page, her sister, Ivy Page, and her brother, River Page. Daisy plans to attend college and study psychology. That's Daisy Page. Our next senior band member is Gwendolyn Person. Gwendolyn is a color guard member in clarinet. Her mom, Shelley Cordero, is escorting her. She plans to be a pre-med major in psychology and then attend UAMS and receive a doctorate in psychiatry and become a psychiatrist. That is Gwendolyn Person. Our next senior is Olivia Robbins. Olivia is the color guard during marching season, but a clarinet during concert season. She is being escorted tonight by her mother and father, Paul Robbins, and her mom as well is with her. She plans to attend college and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Robbins. Our next senior is Grant Tankersley. Grant is a trumpet player. He's being escorted by Jacob Tankersley and Sharon Tankersley, and he plans on joining the Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Grant Tankersley. Our next senior is Jancy Thomas. Jancy serves as drum major for the Badger Pride Band, and she is escorted tonight by her parents, Nikki Thomas, Ray Thomas, and her sister, Casey, her niece, Remy, and she plans to go to college and major in nursing. That's Jancy Thomas. Our next senior is Benjamin Trigg. Benjamin plays the trumpet. He's being escorted by his mom Brenda and dad David and his sister Madison. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas and be a pre-med major with the goal of becoming a cardiologist. That's Benjamin Trigg. Our next senior band member is Michael Ward. Michael is on the drum line and plays bass. He is the mother. He's being escorted by his mother, Misty Ward, his father, Dwayne Ward, and his brother, Garrett Ward. He plans to attend Washita Baptist University and major in kinesiology. He plans to also become a coach in football. That's Michael Ward. Our next senior band member is Lauren White. Lauren is a color guard and flute. She is being escorted by her mother, Gina White, and her father, Rob White. She plans on attending Washita Baptist University and double major in business and Christian foundations. After college, she plans to attend law school and go wherever the Lord takes her. That's Lauren White. Our next senior band member is Eva Williams. I apologize, that should be Ava Williams. Ava plays the marimba and is the pit section leader. She is being escorted by her mother Anna and her father Darren, and she plans to attend Southern Arkansas University and major in music, and then audition to attend Berkeley. That's Ava Williams. Our next senior band member is Wesley Whittingham. Wesley is a trumpet player. He's being escorted by his parents, Eric and Tara Whittingham, and he plans to go to ASU Three Rivers after high school to get his welder certificate and work as a machinist. That's Wesley Whittingham. And our final senior band member is Autumn Young. Autumn is the clarinet section leader. Her mother is Shannon Young and stepdad is Robert. They're escorting her. And she plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas to study nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Autumn Young. Let's give all of our band members another big round of applause. I'm now going to introduce to you the senior varsity cheerleaders. And they are coming with their escorts out onto the field. All right, here we go with our varsity cheerleaders that are seniors. Allie Bell. Allie is being escorted by her parents, Blake and Meredith Bell, and her brother Jared Bell. Allie plans on attending the University of Arkansas with the hopes of becoming a physical therapist. That's Allie Bell. Next we have Kelsey Boyles. Kelsey is being escorted by her parents, Kevin and Wendy Boyles Kelsey. She plans on attending Ouachita Baptist University and pursue a degree in criminal justice. That's Kelsey Boyles. Next we have Reagan Harris. Reagan is being escorted by her parents, Terrell and Demetria Harris, and her brother Ryan Harris. Reagan plans on attending the University of Central Arkansas and major in physical therapy. That's Reagan Harris. Next we have Hallie McGough. Hallie is being escorted by her parents, Chris and Nicole McGough, and her sister, Caitlin McGough. Hallie plans on attending Ouachita Baptist University. That's Hallie McGough. Next we have Carrington Norval. Carrington is being escorted by her mom, Shay Haygood, her sisters Katie and Kyria Gentry, her brothers Kason Pig, her godmother Jackie Madlock, and her grandfather Freddie Preston, and grandmother Kathy Gentry. Carrington plans on attending Henderson State University and major in criminal justice. That's Carrington Norfolk. Next we have Alexis Riddle. Alexis is being escorted by her parents, Christopher and Yulia Riddle, and her brother, Aidan Riddle. Alexis plans to attend Ouachita Baptist University to major in political science in hopes of becoming an attorney. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexis Riddle. Next we have Jancy Thomas. Jancy is being escorted by her mother, Nikki Thomas, her father, Ray Thomas, her sister, Casey, and her niece, Remy. Jancy plans on attending college to major in nursing. That's Jancy Thomas. And our final senior cheerleader is Lauren White. Lauren is being escorted by her parents, Rob and Gina White. Lauren plans on attending Ouachita Baptist University and major in business in hopes of becoming an attorney. That's Lauren White. Now the seniors on our Dazzler dance team. Taylor Altman is a 4-year Dazzler, and she's escorted tonight by her mother, LaToya Browning, her uncle, Ronnie Browning, and her grandmother, Wanda Browning. After high school, Taylor plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff and major in computer engineering. That's Taylor Altman. Next we have Libby Garrett. Libby's a 4-year Dazzler dance team member and is escorted tonight by her parents, Chris Garrett, her other parents, Jennifer Black and Brent Black, and Debbie Garrett. Libby plans to attend college and major in elementary education. That's Libby Garrett. Next we have Kiana Gwynn. Kiana is a Dazzler, and she's escorted tonight by her mother, Kiasha Henry, her father, Darren Gwynn, her sister, Destiny Gwynn, and her brother, Trey. After high school, she plans to go to the University of Central Arkansas and study nursing. That's Kiana Gwynn. Our next senior Dazzler is Z Harper. She's a 4-year Dazzler and is escorted tonight by her parents, Rashonda and Terrell Harper, and her sisters, Zy Harper and Cameron Owens. After high school, she plans to go to Louisiana State University and major in theater and hopefully become a successful actress in the movie and film industry. That's Zy Harper. Next we have Melody Hudson. Melody is a dazzler. She is escorted by her step-parent April, her mom Lakia, and her granny Angela. She plans to attend Henderson State University and major in business and law. That's Melody Hudson. Next we have Zuri Jones. She's a 2-year dazzler, escorted by her wonderful parents, Kyle and Laquita Jones, and loving brothers, Nasir and Carrie Jones. Plans after high school are to go to college, study music education, and become a music teacher. That's Zuri Jones. Our next dazzler is Morgan Middleton. Morgan is a 4-year dazzler and is being escorted by her mother, Nicole Middleton, her father, Darren Middleton, and then her sister, Michaela Middleton, and her grandmother, Edna Newbern, and her aunt, Tanika Flanagan. After high school, Morgan plans to attend college and major in pre-medicine in hopes of becoming an anesthesiologist. Our next dazzler that's a senior is Kellis Stevens. Kellis is a 4-year dazzler dance team member, and she's being escorted by her beautiful mother, Lakeisha Allison, her caring uncle and auntie, Vanessa Maxwell and Darrell Maxwell, and her loving sisters, Daisha Bivens and Taria Allison. Her plans after high school are to go to college and study radiology and be an X-ray technician. That's Kellis Stevens. And our final dazzler senior is Maya Ware. And Maya is a 2-year dazzler. She's being escorted tonight by her parents, Myra Sanchez and Ollie Ware Jr., and after high school, she plans to attend Henderson State University. Ladies and gentlemen, those are our dazzler seniors. Next, we have our cross-country team seniors, Jared Campbell. Oh, they're lining up, I'm sorry. He's got one or two. Going to this one? All right, our next seniors. First for cross country, Jared Campbell. Jared is being escorted by Nathan and Karen Campbell, as well as his brother Ezra. He plans to attend Henderson State University and major in ministry as well as other subjects. Our next senior is Bryce Morton. He is being escorted by his father, Dr. Brian Martin, along with his mother, Elizabeth Martin, and his sister, Carly. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas in hopes of becoming a doctor of medicine. That's Bryce Martin. Those are our cross-country seniors. Now we'll do our Badger tennis seniors. So some of these are going to be the same ones. All right, we're going to begin with Jared Campbell. He's escorted by his parents, Nathan and Karen Campbell, and his brother Ezra. He plans to attend Henderson State University, but he's undecided on a major, but he does want to be open to where God leads him. Next we have Houston Hooten. Houston is being escorted by his parents, Cody and Chandra Hooten, and his brother, Hayden Hooten, and sister, Emmeline Hooten. Plans after high school are to attend college and play baseball, and he's undecided on his major. That's Houston Hooten. And our next senior is Perry Nelson. Perry's escorted by his mother, Catherine McClure, and stepdad, Furman McClure. After high school, he plans to attend Henderson State University and study aviation, and will join the Army National Guard. Those are our tennis seniors. Next we have our golf seniors. Our first golf senior is Cash Cook. Cash is being escorted by his father, Sam Cook, and his mother and stepfather, Natalie and Scott Jones. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in business. That's Cash Cook. And our final one tonight is James Elgis. James is being escorted by his mother and father, Jimmy and Tamara Elgis, and he plans to play collegiate basketball at a college yet to be determined. That's James Elgis. All right, we're proud of all of you. Now we're going to have a performance from our Little Badger cheerleaders who had a clinic this past weekend. And they are out on the field now to perform for you.
Great coaches know that success on the field takes more than just athletic ability. It takes a winning strategy. And at Southern Bancorp, we believe the same applies to banking. Whether you need competitive rates on loans and accounts to keep you in the game, or financial tools like credit counseling and homebuyer education to move the ball down the field, we can help. Visit banksouthern.com today and let's build your winning strategy. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Locally owned and operated, Welch Funeral Home has been serving the Arkadelphia community since 2005. Our goal at Welch Funeral Home is to offer every family that will allow us to serve them the most caring, dignified, professional service at the most affordable price. With over 40 years of experience in the funeral home industry, owner Tim Welch and Welch Funeral Home have also been longtime supporters of the Arkadelphia Badgers and Lady Badgers. Contact Welch Funeral Home at 870-230-1400 or visit them at 202 South 4th Street near downtown Arkadelphia. As a family-owned sporting goods supplier since 1950, Southwest Sporting Goods understands the value of customer service and is committed to providing the best quality customer service and merchandise available. Southwest Sporting Goods is located in Arkadelphia, but also has salesmen that cover the entire state of Arkansas to help ensure that their customers will receive the best customer service and pricing that can be found. Southwest Sporting Goods, located in downtown Arkadelphia, supporting the Badgers since 1950.
Go Badgers!
Under perfect conditions, your car traveling at 65 miles per hour can stop in about 300 feet. That's the length of a football field.
But a fully loaded tractor trailer, one that weighs 80,000 pounds, will take 2 football fields to stop. And that's if the driver is rested, paying attention, and the truck and load is properly maintained.
If you're in an accident with a big truck, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
Get the experienced team that's going to be on your side, by your side.
Locally owned and operated, Java Primo is the official coffee house of ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. In addition to coffee, drinks, and desserts, we also have wonderful options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Shop our gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com or visit us on Main Street in historic downtown Arkadelphia. Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more says, Go Badgers!
Doctors Gary and Rob Rucker are proud sponsors of this Arkadelphia Badger broadcast. Dr. Gary and Rob Rucker supporting the Badgers since 1996.
At Eccles, Thompson, and Kneebone CPA, we seek to provide accounting, tax, and financial planning services to individuals and small businesses with proficiency and integrity. Serving Arkadelphia since 1977, our staff looks forward to meeting your financial goals of today and also becoming your financial advocate for life. Visit us at 205 North 25th Street or call 246-8991 today. Eccles, Thompson, and Kneebone LTD says Go Badgers.
The Board of Directors at South Central Electric Cooperative believes in the necessity of high-speed internet access in rural South Central Arkansas. South Central Connect was created to fulfill a need other internet providers were not able to provide in our area. South Central Connect, through our local cooperative, brings the necessity of internet service to your house, much like they did electricity in the 1930s. Sign up today at southcentralconnect.net or call 855-269-3429.
Everyone's known for something. Ours is simple. At the Southwest Auto Collection and iDriveSWA.com, you get the absolute lowest price on America's best brands: Ford, Lincoln, Chevy, GMC, Buick, and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. And we deliver anywhere in the state, plus tires for life. It really is that simple. Visit us today, the Southwest Auto Collection, I-30 Exit 78 in Arkadelphia, or online at iDriveSWA.com.
Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler says, Go Badgers!
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Signs did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Welcome back to Badger Stadium. We are just about to get underway with some football tonight. If you're tuning in after 7 o'clock, we are not late. The game hasn't started yet. We've just had a very, very special senior night with a lot of seniors to introduce. So, Cooper, it's just a situation where Arkadelphia had a little bit extra time because they had a lot of seniors to introduce. But that's a special thing. That's a great night for the students at Arkadelphia High School and for all the parents here. It's a wonderful crowd here for the football game tonight.
That's right. There's a lot of people in the stands. There's a lot of people also just everywhere in the stadium, visitor side, home side. We just got a lot of people ready to watch some football tonight. So it should be a good matchup tonight between Haskell Harmony Grove and the Arkadelphia Badgers.
Had a few visitors in the box tonight, including Danny Brackett, former Badger broadcaster and
that's right,
all-star administrator. And
player.
Of course a player, Danny. Everybody knows you were the quarterback, too. And really a great administrator of various school districts across the state, including the first principal at Harbor High School in Springdale, very first principal at that school.
All right. Springdale is where I'm from, so that's pretty awesome.
Say hello to Cooper Dar.
Cooper Dar, nice to meet you.
Cooper, a graduate of Shiloh Christian. So we got some Springdale folks in the
That's right,
in the
Northwest
box
Arkansas.
tonight. Tell you what, when we do have football, it's going to be a great game because, Cooper, this is a hungry Harmony Grove team and a red-hot Arkadelphia team.
That's right, Arkadelphia obviously scoring 77 points to 0 last week in a dominating victory over Fountain Lake. This team's been in an 11-man football for a while. They know they got all the things ready for this game, and I know that they've had the Badgers circled on their calendar for a while now.
Do want to say that our camera is out right now. So right now we're just going to have a radio broadcast, and we're accustomed to that here too. So we can bring you the sound of the game, and we'll bring you a play-by-play and color commentary of the game. But we're going to work on this and try to bring you a picture later on. We were so glad the camera was working during senior night, so we had all those seniors being introduced on camera. But it's not working right now. So Chris Babb is hard at work on that. Coleman Callan is stepping in to run the show here in the box in the meantime. And, of course, we got Jim Rothwell on statistics. Cooper Dar right here for color commentary. My name is Jeff Roots. Glad to be with you. We are going to have football any moment now. Arkadelphia and Harmony Grove. At one time they were called Benton Harmony Grove, now Haskell, because the town of Haskell is growing, and they have become a 4A school again. And so the 4A Benton Harmony Grove team, smaller enrollment, smaller team, and they run an interesting offense. We talked about this about 45 minutes ago when we went on the air for the first time, Cooper, but going to see some option play tonight.
That's right. If you weren't here about 45 minutes ago to listen before the senior night activities, Haskell Harmony Grove runs this dead T, wing T, veer option, kind of triple option offense. It's an older style of offense. If you are recognizable with Harding University, it mimics each other very well. So should be a some good football tonight. Obviously, Arkadelphia's got to keep their eyes on their key defensively. If I was a defensive lineman playing for Arkadelphia, I would be watching the offensive linemen. Wherever the offensive linemen go, that's where the football is going to go.
So both teams are on the field now, or Arkadelphia is about to come onto the field. The lights went off, now back on. LED lights, part of the celebration tonight here in Arkadelphia. I was going to say, though, I tell you what, Cooper, what makes Arkadelphia fans confident about defending this option is this quality of the defensive line. They've been in the backfield game after game.
That's right, literally every single game, just like you said, just like guys with Xavier Williams. We have Nykeeson Wimberly. He's a senior night. Obviously, he got Defensive Player of the Week last week for a reason, so I'm interested to see what Nykeeson does tonight, but also for the rest of this season. So this defensive line is going to have a huge night, just like Coach Shucker always says. They are the key to this defense. So if the defensive line plays good tonight, obviously the entire defense is going to have a great, wonderful night. Offensively, got McCoy coming back. It's going to be a good offensive side of the ball. They scored 77 points last week, but that doesn't mean anything. This is a new game. This is a new week of football, and I'm excited to see what points that they don't allow for the Badgers, for Haskell Harmony to not score this week. So
Harmony Grove is set to receive this kickoff, and they will be going from our right to our left as we call the game for you. Once again, we're working on our camera, but glad to be able to bring you the audio of the game. This is the opening kickoff. We're a little bit late with the opening kickoff, but you haven't missed anything if you're just tuning in. Except, of course, for senior night, which we hope you didn't miss because it was a great occasion and just ran a little bit long. Deep to receive is a really good return man in James Foster. He's not very big, only 5'4", but he's got speed. He's a good return man. We'll see if Arkadelphia will kick it to him. Badgers set up with a very good kicker. I mean, automatic, just automatic on extra points. He's done a fine job kicking off, too. That's Seth Molinari, the junior kicker.
I think you said last week that he went for 11 for 11 or
he
12
did.
for 12. So
he did. Amazing.
Perfect rating last week.
Line drive shot, returnable from the 12-yard line. He's up to the 15. He's going to be hit at the 20, driven down at the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. Excellent work by the kick coverage team for Arkadelphia. They caused 2 turnovers last week on kickoffs. No turnover this time, but good coverage. So it is a start at the 22-yard line, first down and 10 for Harmony Grove.
And it looks like whoever made that first contact on that last hit was Kyle Reed. We're going to be hearing a lot of his name tonight.
Kyle Reed, one of the seniors who was honored tonight on senior night. Harmony Grove in the huddle. Not afraid to take a little time off the clock with this offense. They want to limit the number of times the Arkadelphia defense will have the football tonight. They run the dead T, 3 running backs in the formation with the quarterback and also a tight end, and they're going to run right at Arkadelphia. There is not much yardage there as Arkadelphia's defensive line holds them up for only a short gain.
Just like we said in the pregame, the defensive line is going to be making a lot of plays tonight. It looks like they're going to have a tight end on either side that's going to determine the strength of the football for the Badgers. And just like you said, there are 3 running backs in the backfield, and they can hand it off to any one of these guys and throw some misdirection in there if they wanted to for this offense against the Badgers.
2-yard gain at the 24-yard line. They're going to take a lot of time. Slow operating offense, but an effective one when they run it well. Running to the right side this time, an immediate hit, and I don't think he got yardage at all that time. So 3rd down and long coming up.
I think the Badgers are kind of motioning that the ball maybe was fumbled, but it looks like it's going to stay Harmony Grove's football, and they actually lost a yard right there.
Yeah, really good work by the defensive line. Hakeem Noble is the best offensive threat for this team. He plays quarterback sometimes, running back sometimes. He's hit immediately, and from the 23-yard line, it is 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Very important if Arkadelphia can hold here and get good field position. On 3rd and 9, they don't like to pass. They're going to run, but a flag goes down, stops the play. That's going to cost them 5.
And it looks like they ran a little trap offense right there, trying to get that defensive tackle just out of the way a little bit. But obviously the defensive tackles of the Badgers are very sound in their craft at defensive line. So looks like they're still running with 2 tight ends, actually, not just 1. So 2 tight ends and 3 running backs. Not a lot of pass options out of this. So I'm thinking we're expecting a run about almost every time.
Well, a bit of a surprise there in that the penalty was against Arkadelphia. So it is 3rd down and 4 yards to go now. And they will run it up the middle and not get those 4 yards. He's going to make it to the 30, but they are a couple of yards short, and it's 4th down and 2.
And that's going to be the key to this game all night, stopping that man right there. It looks like it's number 8 from here, maybe number 9, James Foster. We're going to be hearing a lot of his name tonight, and it looks like they're going to be bringing out the punt team now in our punt return team.
Wagner is a great punt returner, had a punt return for a touchdown called back last week, and then he had another one that was not called back. So really special punt returner deep for Arkadelphia, standing at his own 35-yard line. 4th down, 2 yards to go. Would they dare fake it? Does not seem likely, but Arkadelphia is lining up as if they want to go after this kick. And a flag goes down. That might be a delay of game. And it is against the offense. So they're going to back them up by 5, and it makes it 4th down at 7.
It looks like they're putting a running back at the personal protector area. So there is an opportunity for a fake, as we're going to see, as we see the running back come back a little bit, talking to the offensive line.
Arkadelphia really looks like they want to come after the punter here. Let's see if they do. He gets the snap. He kicks it. It's a short kick, wobbly kick. It will bounce. And Wagner will pick it up and return it a couple of yards to the 45-yard line of Harmony Grove. So great field position for Arkadelphia to get started.
This is huge field position to be on Haskell Harmony Grove's side already in this football game, as they are around the 46-ish yard line. Looks like they got some big guys there at the defensive line for Harmony Grove, but we always know the Arkadelphia Badgers offensive line come ready, and they are hungry to play in this football game.
1st down, 10 yards to go. They're going to spot the ball at the 46-yard line of Harmony Grove. Badgers had a couple of touchdown drives from this distance last week. On 1st down, first play from scrimmage for the Arkadelphia Badgers. First quarter action, a pass to the flat. Here's Purifoy. He's up to the 40 already, the 35, and driven out of bounds. Good run after the catch by Purifoy.
And that's just how you want to start this game, already with a Welch Funeral Home 1st down. So that is huge for the Badgers, and obviously we see the Badgers going really quick as they are already lined up, ready to go.
They moved wide with that pass and used some speed. Here's another pass to the flat. This is Reed with the catch. He's up to the 30, the 25, 20, and he might go. 10-yard line, 5-yard line. Touchdown Arkadelphia. Kyle Reed on the pass reception from Bryston McCoy.
We're going to hear a lot of his name tonight. The rest of the season, we've already heard it this whole season as we see Molinari running out. But Kyle Reed, you're going to hear that name for a long, long time, maybe even in college someday. So Great job by Reed right there, really using his speed. He had some blockers help him out on that left side, and he got all the way to the end zone. Huge play by Reed.
9:09 left. We are in the first quarter time. Arkadelphia has grabbed the early lead. Molinari on for the extra point attempt. A good hold for Wagner. Kick is up. A flag goes down, but the kick was good, so let's see. I do see a flag down, but both teams are acting like they're not going to need to kick it again. Let's see. I think it's going to be good, and it's going to be 7-0. Arkadelphia in the lead. The Badgers have had one possession. They scored in 2 plays.
2 plays, and very similar to last week. They're going to be scoring a lot tonight. I just have a feeling. So they're going to be scoring a lot tonight, maybe even less than 2 plays sometimes. So this Badger offense, and the reason they can do that is because they prepare so well for the rest of these games, and these games in particular. Each game is the most important one. I know Coach Shucker always says that. So they've been putting all of their attention on Haskell Harmony Grove, and they are ready to come out offensively against this team right here.
We'll keep it here during this transition, and Arkadelphia is about to set to kick off. Arkadelphia, 61 degrees right now. What a beautiful night for football.
It's a beautiful night for football, and this is just what you want. It's fall. It is just – it's Friday Night Lights. It's time for football. It's Arkadelphia, and it just feels amazing out here tonight.
So interesting now is that the penalty was against Harmony Grove. It's been marked off on the kickoff. And so Molinari sets up at the Harmony Grove 45-yard line to kick off. Now, he can reach the end zone from here if he chooses to. And so the deep backs are going to move up looking for an onside kick. And he's in a position where that's what this could be if they choose to. From the 45, here's Molinari's kick. And it is an onside kick. It's going to bounce 5 yards. I'm not sure it made 10. Flag goes down. It went out of bounds. So Arkadelphia did not succeed on the onside kick, but you pretty much have to try one from that spot.
You might as well. If you're already that far up and you don't want to get a oh, man, the word's leaving me right there. But you don't want the ball to come back to the 20 or 25. You might as well kick an onside kick, see if you can get the ball back. So very Kevin Kelly-esque right there, but that was really cool to see the Badgers to do that.
Arkadelphia left it alone to see if it would go 10 yards. It went 9.5 and then went out of bounds. Unfortunate.
It looked like a really nice kick, though. It had a lot of curve, maybe just a little bit more distance they would have had it.
We'll say it's the 36-yard lines between the 35 and 36. Harmony Grove has the ball for the second time tonight. They have not had a first down so far. The first drive resulted in 8 yards and then a penalty, and they punted on 4th down and 7. Now from their 36-yard line, they'll try to get something going, trailing Arkadelphia 7-0 here in the early going. A little bit of a late start, so we're still just midway through, or not even that far through the first quarter, 9:08 left. Here's that dead T formation again with 3 running backs. They're going to give it to a halfback off tackle. He's hit immediately and driven back. Not only are they hitting well, but this defense is driving the running backs back. They're not falling forward.
That's right. Even whenever they have running backs blocking for the other running backs, they are knocking them back into that running back and making huge plays for the Badgers. So it looks like this defensive line is just overpowering the trenches right now.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. No gain at all. Trying to run to the right side, short side of the field. They're going to line up now. Foster comes out. He's a good running back. But their best runner sometimes lines up at quarterback, sometimes at fullback, and he's going to be a fullback on this play. I am talking about Yaheem Noble. They're going to run this time to the wide side of the field, and they just tackled everybody in the backfield. I guess that's the fair thing to do. If you tackle all the running backs, one of them's going to have the ball.
It's legal for sure. So if you do it behind the line of scrimmage, you can tackle whoever you want. So I remember we would play a wing T team, and my goal was if you saw a running back, just hit them. So it's a good strategy, I guess. So it's working very well for the Badgers.
Loss of 1 on the play. 3rd down, 11 yards to go for Harmony Grove. They do not like to throw the ball. They can, they have, but this is a team that would dearly love to run the ball. Let's see if they try at least a little misdirection or something. They need 11 yards. They're going to run the option. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he will just make it back to the line of scrimmage, if that. 4th down and long.
It looks like they've tried to run an option play to the right, then they tried it to the left, then they tried up the middle on the last possession, and then they just tried it again, another option play to the right, and they lost about 2 or 3 yards, and it is 4th down in 12 or 13-ish, and Braden Wagner is back to receive the punt once again.
Quarterback, one of my favorite names of those that we'll call this year, Michelangelo Zambrano, the quarterback.
It's pretty awesome. We'll see if he has any Ninja Turtle skill right here.
Just didn't have a hole to run through, so they're going to punt the ball away. And that's blocked. Arkadelphia's blocked the punt. It's going to roll back to the 10, fighting for the possession. The Badgers pick it up. The Badgers run it in. That's a touchdown, Arkadelphia. A blocked punt, and then they fielded it and got to the end zone.
Once I figure out who scored the touchdown, but I think Malachi Hamilton is the guy who just blocked that punt. That is a huge play for any football team, any football game. Really, really nice play by Hamilton right there.
That time he was the only one going after the punt, but he got there. He blocked it, and then he and the punter went after the ball. It squirted loose. A teammate picked it up, made it to the end zone, but just before I could pick up the number, of course, all the lights went out because we celebrate with lights here at Arkadelphia's Badger Stadium.
That's right. We do love the new lights, but sometimes we just can't see the numbers, and that's okay. As long as the fans are happy, we're happy. But I want to say Hamilton got that block, and maybe Jay Purifoy was around to scoop and score, I want to say. But once we figure that out, we'll let y'all know as soon as possible.
Molinari's extra point is up. It is good, and Arkadelphia leads at 14-0 over Harmony Grove. 6:59 left. We're in the first quarter tonight. Very exciting game. We are bringing you audio only right now. Still working on our camera to get some video working for you. We'll be back after this.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
6 minutes, 59 seconds left. We're in the first quarter. Arkadelphia scored on a 2-play drive covering 46 yards, and the Badgers also have a touchdown now and a blocked punt. Good work so far, offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, that's right. If you got to have all of the factors for football to really win championships, obviously to win games, but for you to get very far into the playoffs, I know I'm looking a little far right now, but all aspects of the game just got to be working together and working hard.
That was a deep kick, and they're going to knock him out before he can make the 20-yard line. Foster on the kick return for Harmony Grove. One thing we got to say about Harmony Grove, now they're down 14-0 early, but this is a team that will not give up. They are a hard-nosed football team.
That's right. They won conference just 2 years ago, so I'm not really familiar with where they were in their conference a couple years ago, but they won. They're used to winning, so I don't expect this team to quit anytime soon.
They've lost some close games this year,
That's
but
right.
They have been very competitive, so they're not going to give up just because they're down early by 14. Dead T offense, lining up. They're going to run to the far side and make no yardage at all. In fact, with every play they run with this offense, Arkadelphia seems to be more and more prepared for it.
That's right. I was just talking to some of the coaches right before the game and just talking about some of their tendencies, and it looks like the coaches have really prepared this defensive line, really the offense as well, but especially this defensive line, this defensive, just all of the defense, they prepared them very, very well.
No gain, second down, 10 yards to go. Once again, you see more huddling from Harmony Grove than you see for most of the year. A lot of teams don't use the huddle anymore. Harmony Grove is going to run a little clock with the huddle. They want to be able to do that with their running game, playing against a high-powered offense. Run to the side, this time a couple of yards and then a hit and no yards after that. They'll push him back. He got to the 20 for a pickup of 1.
And it looks like Nykeeson Wimberly was the leading tackler on that. Also, you had 5 other guys there at the football. So great job just working as a team. Also number 4, Malachi Hamilton. So he was also there on the play. Great job by those guys.
He's having quite a first half. It is third down, 9 yards to go. Well, Harmony Grove's got to be thinking about, what do we try? We've tried the fullback. We've tried the quarterback. We've tried the 2 other running backs. They haven't thrown the ball yet. We'll see if they'll do it on 3rd down and long. Oh, the quarterback slipped down and fell. I think an offensive lineman stepped on his foot. So Michelangelo unable to create a masterpiece on that play.
I see what you did there. And it wasn't the Ninja Turtle joke this time. It was, I make the Ninja Turtle jokes, you can make.
Hey, we're only doing it because we love the name. Don't
That's
you
right.
love the name? Michelangelo Zambrano.
Zambrano?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
4th down and 11, and they are in punting formation. They're going to need to block all the Badgers this time to prevent another block. Arkadelphia looks like they'd like to go after it again. Snap is a good one. The kick is away. Left-handed punt is going to go to the far side and roll, but it doesn't go out of bounds. Good roll for Harmony Grove down to the Arkadelphia 46-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Badgers, who are playing like a good Razorback team at the moment. I'm trying to make up for the mistake I just made.
That's okay. Well, go Hawks, go Badgers, go Tigers. So it's all of them.
I think we're supposed to say go Reddies, too, because we're the
And
Badgers.
go Reddies. That's
okay,
right.
That's it.
That's right. Sorry, I'm just so
momentary
used to
lapse there.
OBU. So
Just a momentary lapse
That's right.
there. Arkadelphia has the football. First down and 10 for the Badgers at their own 46-yard line. Running play up the middle, and that's going to be just a yard. Good defensive work, that time by Noble, who plays both ways.
That's right. A lot of these guys, you're going to hear their name. They go a lot of both ways, offensively and defensively, and even special teams as well.
So that was a pickup up to the 49-yard line. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. They're going to pitch it to Purifoy. Far side, looking for room. He's not finding it, but he will make yardage to the 49-yard line this time of Harmony Grove. Pickup of 2.
It looks like he was tackled by Harmony Grove's number 70, Jaden Smith. He's a junior, so making a lot of good plays right there on the defensive line. That was a good, smart play.
All right, 3rd down. Badgers need 5 yards. Back to pass. It is incomplete. Well defended by Noble, who this time played on the outside, made a nice play defensively. So 4th down for Arkadelphia, but probably a 4-and-out situation.
That's right. Just with how the offense is going, you might as well go for it on 4th down. It looks like they'll be right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, the way the defense is played, why wouldn't you go for it on 4th down? Badgers scored in 2 plays on their first possession, scored on a block punt, and now their second offensive possession having a bit of trouble. But McCoy is back to pass. He'll throw to the flat. That is caught at the 38-yard line down to the 35 and down there. Beautiful pass. The defender thought he might intercept that but couldn't get there in time, and it's the 1st down for Arkadelphia. Going to spot the ball at the 36-yard line. Pass to the flat. There's another catch to the 28-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 7 yards to the 29-yard line. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Arkadelphia. They'll throw to the flat again. Another catch, a good block, run, and a 1st down to the 23-yard line. Make it the 22.
And it looks like Finley is the one that has been catching all of these passes. Looks like we have 3 passes in a row straight to Finley. So great play by Maddox Finley.
1st down and 10. Arkadelphia moving quickly now at the 22. They'll pass it to the flat again, this time to the far side. This is Purifoy. Good run by Purifoy. He might make it to the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
So we see 2 passes to Finley, 2 passes to Purifoy, and a touchdown. So great play. They went for it. A little risky on the 4th down. I know it was a little bit more. It was more than 4 is usually what you look at. So huge play by the Badgers. Purifoy and Finley making those plays, and Purifoy ending up with a huge touchdown for the Badgers.
As usual, quite a good run after the catch for Jay Purifoy, the senior on senior night, with a touchdown. Molinari on for the extra point. He is perfect so far tonight. Was 11 for 11 last week. Here is the kick. It is up, and it is also perfect. So Arkadelphia leads it now 21-0 over Harmony Grove. 3:10 left. We're still in the first quarter. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
You belong at Patterson Federal Credit Union. No matter your financial needs, Patterson has products to help. We offer all types of accounts, loans, certificates, and financial counseling. Patterson is also a strong supporter of the Arkadelphia School District. We provide food for students in need, have donated funds for additional security measures, and can always be counted on when a need arises for students and staff. Serving Clark County for over 67 years, we pride ourselves on providing the highest quality service to our members and our community. Join us soon. You belong here.
Arkadelphia, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, and a block punt for a touchdown. They have touched the ball on 3 different occasions and scored 3 touchdowns.
Offense is playing dominant as usual, as we've seen all season long, especially last week. And we've seen it transferred even into this game as well. But also special teams making special plays by special players. So that is very, very good by all phases of the game. I know we'll say that a lot tonight.
If you are just tuning in, don't try to adjust your camera or your picture. We think we're going to get it back, and look at that. Camera working again. Thank you very much. We're able to bring to you by camera and audio senior night, and then it stopped working for a little while, but we have it back. So glad to have it back. Thank you, Chris Babb. Thank you, everybody who helped us out to get this picture back. And the kickoff return you saw is going to give Harmony Grove a first down at their own 25-yard line. First downs have been hard to come by for Harmony Grove tonight.
Looks like we're still going to see a lot of this dead tee. We've seen a lot of kind of some swing out to the right and left, maybe a trap in the middle left, but I'm interested to see if they make any adjustments right here.
Fullback is Noble, really fine player. Zambrano will give it to him. To the right side, he's going to have a little bit of yardage. Let me correct myself. That's Foster on the carry. Up to the 31-yard line, one of their better runs.
That dude is a fast dude. He might not be the tallest running back we've seen all year long, but he's definitely one of the fastest that we will see this whole season.
So, second down, 4 yards to go after that nice first down play for Harmony Grove. They're going to line up. 3 running backs behind the quarterback, who is under center. And a run up the middle, some yardage this time, a solo tackle, but a good run right up the middle, and that's going to be enough for a first down. On the carry that time for Harmony Grove was their halfback, who came in and was able to pick up nice yardage. That's Carson Brink.
Anyone who ever runs the veer, if you get 2 to 3 yards every single time, that is a win in their playbook. So as long as they are getting first downs, getting close, they might go for it on some fourth downs. But that is a win in their playbook.
That's a first down, and that is the first down of the game for Harmony Grove. Out at their 36-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the right side. This time a nice hit and not much of a gain at all. Trying to get by the Badgers on that carry was, let's see, James Foster on the carry.
Arkadelphia playing very, very smart. They're listening to their refs. They're listening to the whistles going on. They're not playing after contact or after the whistle is blown. So Arkadelphia is playing good, physical, but also they are playing smart.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. And to the line of scrimmage comes Harmony Grove. Zambrano at quarterback. Noble is the fullback. And he's got running backs to both sides of him. They want to run it right up the middle, and there's that trap blocking that worked. Long run. Arkadelphia will run it down, but that's the play they want to break every so often. And Foster's not a big guy, about 5'4", but he's got good speed. Nice pickup to the Arkadelphia 33-yard line.
Just like we said, that is that trap offense. They're going to try to get that defensive tackle. They're going to try to get him out just a little bit, and they will run right up the middle right there. So good play by Haskell Harmony Grove, but the defensive line just needs to pay attention to their keys just a little bit.
He will check out of the game for a rest of a play or two. Brink checks in to play that right halfback position. Halfback is an old term, but that's the players to the left and the right of the fullback who's right behind the quarterback. They do give it to the fullback this time, and it's Noble. Noble is a tough runner, but he's got a lot of Badgers on him. A flag went down at the end of the play. We'll have to see what that is. It was a gain of about 3. Waiting for the officials. It's going to be a face mask against Arkadelphia. Big call is going to help out Harmony Grove. This is their deepest penetration by far into Arkadelphia territory. They'll put the ball at the 15-yard line. First down and 10 at the Arkadelphia 15 after the penalty. 3-yard gain, 15-yard penalty. Up by 3 touchdowns, but you got to keep playing these guys because they're going to keep coming at you. Harmony Grove did not come in with a strong record, only 1 win, but they've lost some close games, and they are not a team that's going to give up. 3 running backs. They'll give it to the fullback quickly, but up the middle, only a gain of a couple.
And it looked like that might come to the end of the first quarter.
I believe you are correct. So when we come back, it'll be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. We have ended the first quarter with Arkadelphia in the lead. It's the Badgers 21, Haskell Harmony Grove 0. We'll be back. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
R&T Dixon's Exxon stores are proud to sponsor this Arkadelphia Badger broadcast. Locally owned and operated by Randy and Tanya Dixon, we welcome you to visit one of our Arkadelphia locations located at each I-30 exit or our new Tiger Mart store located on 10th and Pine in Arkadelphia. R&T Dixon's Exxon stores say, "Go Badgers."
On the field right now, we're going to have a quick honor ceremony for the champion baseball team from 2014. Chris Babb is down there with them. He was, of course, athletic director at the time. Their coaches are down there, and a number of the players from 2014 are back, being honored right now for their 10-year anniversary of their state championship in baseball. What an honor. Nice chance to get in a well-deserved honor in between the quarters. Now we go to the second quarter of play. And it is 2nd down and 8 from the Arkadelphia 13. Nice drive, by far the best drive of the night for Harmony Grove. Arkadelphia's defense will try to keep this shutout. Badgers did not give up a point last week. They'd like a second straight shutout. They're going to have to work for it right now. Dead T formation. They're going to run it to the left side. A little bit of a hole there, but they're going to find him and push him back. So he didn't get much yardage at all.
What's really interesting about this offense is sometimes the offensive line is not necessarily trying to dominate the line of scrimmage. They really want to get in your way. Playing against Harding last year, I could really feel and watched a lot in practice against Ouachita because Harding and Haskell Harmony Grove run a very similar offense. This offensive line really just wants to get in your way and not allow you to even get close to the running back.
Well, if they can keep you occupied so you can't tell who has the ball, that's the key because there are 3 running backs behind the quarterback, and they all will have a chance. There is the fullback on a quick dive play, but Arkadelphia is right there. They stayed home and made the play. It's going to be 4th down. That's the key, right, Cooper? You got to hold your ground, be ready when they come after you because it might not look like that's going to happen until a quick handoff coming the other direction.
That's right. Do your job, read your keys, and just wait for the ball to come to you. And if you feel a guy, obviously it comes very, very fast. So if you just feel anything in front of you, you might as well tackle it because you're not going to be able to see it.
Field goal attempt coming. The field goal attempt will be from 29 yards. Here's the kick. The kick is a line drive shot, and it is good. He has made it 3 points on the board for Harmony Grove. Nice drive. They got 3 points out of it. Arkadelphia 21, Harmony Grove 3. 10:30 left. We're in the second quarter tonight. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
At Ludwig's Bakery, it's a family affair. It always has been, dating back to 1920 in the original Ludwig's Bakery in South Dakota. Well, we're here in Arkadelphia now in our new location downtown right off of Caddo Street. Come visit us and enjoy our authentic, freshly baked German fare. For us, it's nostalgic and a source of pride, and we want to share it with you.
Kommen Sie uns morgen früh besuchen.
That's come visit us tomorrow morning, and we can get your weekend off to a great start. Ludwig's Bakery.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? That's
Jonah Russell made that extra point. Now he's set for the kickoff, and they look like they will onside kick it. They will. Bounce, it hits a Badger, and Harmony Grove is going to fall on it. Just a high bounce that receiver didn't expect off the face mask, and a recovery by Harmony Grove.
Yeah, that was just a really nice onside kick right there by their kicker. Had nice bounce, had nice distance, had a lot of speed, and unfortunately just made a pretty bad bounce and hit one of the Badgers. And so that will be Haskell Harmony Grove's ball.
Starting this drive at its own 47-yard line, Harmony Grove has some momentum now. Badgers lead at 21-3, but Harmony Grove, with a drive and the last 3 points of the game, belong to them. So to the line of scrimmage, they're going to run to the right side, and there's a little bit of room, but not much. Good tackling by the Badgers, and a gain of only maybe 2.
The defense is doing really, really good by bouncing it to the next guy. Obviously, your defensive line is trying to get on the outside, and everyone's just trying to scrape over, making good plays, playing good team defense right here.
Second down, 8 yards to go, about the 49-yard line of Harmony Grove. Arkadelphia gave up some yardage, stopped the drive before they could score a touchdown, but a nice field goal by Russell. Jonah Russell made the field goal and then had a very nice onside kick, recovered by a teammate. Second down and 9. They're going to go to Noble to the left side. Noble is hit by 2-3 Badgers, but he is going to push forward and fall forward up to the 48-yard line of Arkadelphia. That's a pickup of 3.
And if I'm Haskell Harmony Grove, that's exactly what I would want to do. I just want to put my head down, run as hard as I can, as far as I can, and they're making it pretty close on this third down to getting a first down.
Third down and 5, but I have to believe they've got really 2 plays now to make 5 yards. They're going to go for it if they face a fourth down.
That's right.
Harmony Grove to the line of scrimmage. Arkadelphia defensive line sets up. They're going to run the option off tackle this time. An initial hit. He bounced off that one, but he's only able to fall forward to the Arkadelphia 47-yard line. It is fourth down coming. 4th and 4. 4th and 4. Can they make 4 yards against this Arkadelphia defense? They could try that trap again where they got a long run earlier in the second quarter. We might even see a pass. We haven't seen one yet tonight.
That's very true. You just got to be expectant of absolutely anything that could happen.
Foster checks in at running back. Noble is the running back in the middle. And Zambrano is under center. They're going to hand off. They're going to run it at Arkadelphia. The Badgers are there, and they're not going to let him fall forward this time. That is going to be a turnover on downs. Good work by Arkadelphia, and the Badgers have it back.
It's a great job by the defense. Obviously, the last possession, getting them all the way down to the red zone and letting Haskell Harmony Grove kick a field goal. Great play to just very much so stand their ground, hold them down on a fourth down, and just let the offense get back and let them do what they do.
He needed 4. He got 1. And the key there was they form tackled him and drove him backwards. No chance to fall forward and get close to that first down marker. On first down, McCoy will pass. He gets a completion to the 50, 45, and that's a spin move by Orion Roberts. Orion, why did I call him Orion? Orion
You
Roberts.
listen to me too much.
I did. That happened games ago, but hey, it's Roberts. He made a first down up to the 39-yard line. Good play by Orion. First down and 10 Badgers. They want to move quickly now. Here's a running play up the middle. That's good yardage up to the 30 to the 27-yard line. Good run by Kyle Reed.
That was a great job also by McCoy. He was reading his defensive end right there. He had squeezed, and he saw the defensive end was watching McCoy, so he gave it off to the running back. Great job by McCoy.
First down. They want to hand off. It's going to be some yardage. This is Moody in the game, and Moody's going to make good yardage. Not a first down, but a good run for a first down. He's going to have about 7, maybe 8 on the play.
Good to see Moody out there. We have Reed out there. We got all the guys just out there, all the great running backs.
Here's a pass across the middle. That's a nice catch at the 6-yard line. And that is Purifoy. Beautiful play. First down, Arkadelphia. Badgers still continue to move quickly. They're going to line up from the 6-yard line. First down and goal. Going to be a quick pass. This is Purifoy to the 2. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
And now we really get to see the lights dance in action, as it is now darker now later into the season. So really fun for the players, fans, everyone watching this football game.
TD for the senior Purifoy. Reed, a senior, got the first touchdown, then a block punt for a touchdown, then a touchdown run by Purifoy after a catch. And this time that'll go down as a pass because he just flipped it to him right in front of the quarterback. And the extra point by Molinari is good. So Arkadelphia stretches its lead back out a bit. 28-3 here in the second quarter with left on the clock 7 minutes and 28 seconds. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
The Law Offices of Gina White is a proud supporter of the Arkadelphia Badgers. Need help in divorce and custody litigation, insurance defense, contract disputes, product liability, or other general litigation needs? Contact the Law Offices of Gina White at 870-246-6796 to see how they can help you. Located at 406 Clay Street in Arkadelphia. The Law Offices of Gina White says, "Go Badgers."
That was a 5-play drive for a touchdown covering 56 yards for Arkadelphia. And the Badgers have stretched the lead back out. So for a moment, Harmony Grove had grabbed the momentum onside kick, but then they couldn't move it, and Arkadelphia turns around and gets a big score.
That's right. Huge play for the offense. Obviously not getting to have an extra possession of offense, but the Badger offense got to take advantage of that, get down there, make the score right again.
Here's the kick from Seth Molinari. It is a nice high kick. It's going to go deep to the 10-yard line, returnable from there up to the 20, and a huge hit at the 22-yard line. Just a huge hit, form tackle. Both players are okay.
That might have been one of the loudest hits I've ever heard.
And that was for Arkadelphia on the tackle. A beautiful form tackle by Ethan Lewis,
Ethan
10th
Lewis.
grader.
Great job, Ethan Lewis. It's physical football right there. So great job to Ethan.
First down, 10 yards to go for Harmony Grove at its own 27-yard line. They've had one good drive, got 3 points out of it. Otherwise, they've been unable to move the ball on their other possessions. They're in the huddle. They're going to use quite a bit of time, not in a hurry. Dead T formation. And a fumble. I think they fumbled the snap, and Arkadelphia might have it. Arkadelphia believes they have it. Let's see what the officials say. I think he fumbled the snap. It's Arkadelphia football. You know, now a flag goes down at the end of the play. I tell you what, though, he's under center. I know he's accustomed to that, but it's kind of unusual now in high school football.
That's right. You just watch Saturday football like all high school players ever do. They want to be at the next level. I don't see a lot of colleges running the dead tee, the wing tee, so it's obviously very hard whenever you don't have much to mimic as well. So very, very hard for Haskell Harmony Grove quarterback, running back to just be able to get that ball under the center.
Well, the ball was recovered at the 22-yard line of Harmony Grove, and Harmony Grove was guilty of unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's going to put Arkadelphia at the 11-yard line of Harmony Grove, first down and 10. First and 10 from the 11. Arkadelphia.
I would say this is pretty good field position for Arkadelphia.
Quintavian Morris is going to check into the game for the Badgers. Running back is Reed. McCoy, almost a perfect night at quarterback. He's only a sophomore, of course. Morris is split to the left, the bottom of your screen. They want to run. Up the middle it goes. Ooh, a nice hit. And he got only a yard. That was Reed. Hit low by 2 Harmony Grove defensive players, and he went down with a 1-yard gain.
That was a nice play by Harmony Grove right there. They just read their keys, just like I've been telling what the Badgers need to do all night. Harmony Grove did it right there. So great job by the Harmony Grove.
All right, Arkadelphia lines up, 2nd and 9 from the 10. They'll throw it to the flat. There's a catch by Reed. He cuts it up the field, hit at the 9. He'll make it to the 7. He'll make it to the 5. He'll fall forward short of the first down, but a nice gain on 2nd down.
Kyle Reed just doing what he does. He got hit by at least 6 other people there, and he got an extra 5 yards after being hit. So huge play by Reed once again.
3rd down, 2 yards to go. Ball on the 3-yard line. Arkadelphia looking to extend its 25-point lead. Morris lines up on the right side as a blocker. They give it to Reed. Reed up the middle he goes. He hits a defender at the 1. He falls in. That's a touchdown, Arkadelphia.
Kyle Reed once again on a touchdown. It truly is senior night. It is truly senior night. We've had a lot of seniors make a lot of big plays tonight. Obviously, we're not discounting all the other guys, but we've had all the seniors make the touchdowns tonight. So pretty awesome job tonight on their senior night.
Seth Molinari, a junior, is going to line up to do the kicking. Nice to think about having him for another year. He's just automatic on these extra points, and I don't think I've jinxed him because he is set to make another one. Kick is up, and that kick is perfect. Right down the middle from Molinari. 6:03 left. We're in the 2nd quarter tonight, and Arkadelphia leads it 35-3 over Harmony Grove. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
With over 25 years of experience in the financial services industry, Bell Wealth Services believes in a face-to-face business model. Blake is a 3rd-generation AHS grad and a lifelong Badger supporter. Value can mean different things for different situations. Bell Wealth Services aims to add value in any financial situation. Contact Bell Wealth Services at 870-464-1167 or at 408 Court Street. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, FINRA SIPC.
Arkadelphia is set to kick off. Now the Badgers need to do a little more scoring to send this to the good sportsmanship rule for the 2nd half, because since they gave up the field goal, they're 3 points short of hitting that mark so far. But a lot of 2nd quarter left, 6:03. Harmony Grove going to do everything they can do on this drive to try to get some more points and stay out of that situation. Nobody wants to be mercy ruled. Molinari, a very consistent kicker, and he's got a consistent kick coverage team. And his kick is long and high. Really beautiful kick to the 10-yard line. Return to the 15, looking to cross the middle. He won't make it to the 20. Driven back. They will blow the whistle. Good work by the Badger coverage team again.
Looks like that play was made by Moody, making plays on offense, but also on special teams. Great job not even taking him to the ground after the whistle was called. Smart play and physical play by Moody.
Blake Moody with a good play, ball at the 19-yard line. Harmony Grove has a 1st down and 10.
I want to brag on Molinari a little bit. He easily can kick that into the end zone, but obviously that would place the ball around the 25-yard line. And he's being very smart about his positioning of where he is kicking the ball, obviously making the Cardinals be on the 19-yard line.
He's getting some good height out of his kickoffs now, too, as he just gets stronger and stronger. Move to the short side of the field, hit before he can make it to the line of scrimmage is Noble. A couple of Badgers in on the play, including right there immediately, Xavion Williams.
Xavion Williams won Special Teams Player of the Week not too long ago, so he is obviously having a great season. He's a great defensive lineman. I wish I could have been like him whenever I was in high school, because he is one athletic man.
I think you were quite good yourself.
Well, I appreciate that.
2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line, run up the middle, and it's going to be a nice gain up to the 24-yard line. He got 5, but it's 3rd down and 5 coming for Harmony Grove. I will say this, Cooper. I would think it's fair to say you're the most athletic person in the booth with us right now.
Well, I appreciate that.
Is that
Cole
high,
McCallan
is that high praise?
Yeah, anything from you is high praise, so I really appreciate that, Dr. Rue.
Ball at the 24-yard line, 3rd down, 5 yards to go for Harmony Grove. We are closing in on 5 minutes left in the quarter. I think the main suspense now is, will this be a good sportsmanship game for the entire second half? And there is a run off tackle. Oh, he is bouncing off tacklers, but the Badgers just keep coming. Cooper, they just keep coming. And he only gained 1 or 2. 4th down coming.
I counted all 11 guys around the football. So obviously the Badger coaches are doing something right, coaching them how to get to the football, all hats to the football. It looks like that will bring the punt team out.
Russell is back to do the kicking, and Wagner is back to do the returning for Arkadelphia. He had one blocked. It turned into a touchdown, but he made a field goal. Russell did for Harmony Grove, and he's had one good punt that he got a good roll out of and kept it away from Wagner. Wagner, of course, very dangerous kick returner. Here's the kick, left-footed punter, gets it downfield. This time Wagner will return it from the 45 to the 50, makes a cut to the 45, runs into a defender and falls forward at the 41-yard line of Harmony Grove. Great field position for the Arkadelphia Badgers.
That's right. Just like you said earlier, I'm interested to see if we will have this good sportsmanship rule have the scoring already in the first half ready for the second half. Let's see what the offense does right here to prepare for that.
Ball at the 41-yard line of Harmony Grove. Arkadelphia has the possession. McCoy's had an awfully good first half. He stands at quarterback. I believe that's Moody next to him at running back. 3 receivers top of your screen, 1 at the bottom of your screen. He wants to pass. He is looking, and he is finding Finley. That's a good catch to the 32. He steps out at the 30, 1st down and 10.
What I like about Finley is that he knows what's going on in that quarterback mind. He had to play it earlier in the season, competed for a spot there, but he's doing great at receiver, and he just has a mind that could be anywhere on this offense.
Here's McCoy, wants to pass again. Looking downfield, across the middle it goes, incomplete. Good hit in the backfield, but a fair hit just out of the reach of Roberts.
Ryan Roberts. Roberts just stood up right there. That was a big hit, but he's a tough guy, tough kid, so he got up quick.
2nd and 10 for Arkadelphia. They'll send linebackers in, and the ball gets loose. McCoy will pick it up, and McCoy will try to get yardage, but he will fall down at the 36. So Arkadelphia had a fumble, but they did recover it, and they'll have 3rd down and long.
In games like this, you just can't let the Badgers beat the Badgers. So Badgers got to take care of the football, got to get stops, and they will have a very successful football game for them.
Loss of 6, 3rd down, 16 yards to go. Ball at the 36-yard line of Harmony Grove. McCoy wants to pass. They're going to bring 4 rushers, but they're nowhere near him. He'll throw a deep pass, and he hits his receiver. Purifoy with a touchdown, Arkadelphia. Beautiful throw. Nice running catch for the touchdown.
That was very impressive. He had a defender literally in his face, and he just caught that ball. So great job by Purifoy.
He kept his balance, cut to his right, and got to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkadelphia. 3:05 left. We're still in the second quarter.
And it looks like we did get that good sportsmanship mercy rule, the scoring already ready for the second half.
Here's the kick by Molinari, and it is good again. He just keeps making them. Arkadelphia 42, Harmony Grove 3, 3:05 left. We are in the second quarter tonight. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
Hey, this is Pastor Rick Mays at Trinity Temple Assembly of God, extending an invitation to you and your family to join us for a weekend experience. Come join us in worship. Come join us for some great teaching and preaching. We have kids' church, we have nursery, everything's available for all ages of the family. So this weekend, come join us, or any weekend, come join us on Sundays. You can see us at ttag.church. Join us online if you can't come in person. So God bless, and go Badgers.
Located at 214 North 25th Street in Arkadelphia, Providence Veterinary Care is a full-service clinic offering complete medical care for your pets, including preventative care, routine surgery, and in-house diagnostics. Our staff at Providence Veterinary Care is filled with passionate animal lovers who are highly trained and dedicated to making sure that your pets receive care and compassion every time they walk in the door. Visit us or give us a call at 870-464-1305. Providence Veterinary Care. Compassionate care, modern medicine.
Philadelphia is set to kick off with Seth Molinari. And the Badgers have a nice lead now of 42-3. Late in the second quarter, that's a line drive kick that'll go all the way to the 7, but it goes out of bounds. So Harmony Grove will have a little better field position as a result. One thing, though, about this offense is that it's not built for coming from behind, for sure.
That's right. It's a type of offense that eats the clock, and obviously we're not going to see a lot of clock in this second half. So Haskell Harmony Grove is going to have to figure something out, maybe pass a couple times if they have to really start getting some points on this board.
They'll spot the ball at the 35 after the penalty for kicking it out of bounds. Awfully good to see Danny Brackett tonight, old Badger broadcaster, quarterback for the Badgers in the 1970s. Chris Badd's been able to visit with some of the baseball team players who have been 10 years out since their championship. They were honored a few minutes ago. Run up the middle to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 5. We're down to 2:58 left. Second down, 5 yards to go. Ball at the 40-yard line. Harmony Grove would love to spoil this good sportsmanship rule with a touchdown here because it doesn't kick into effect until the second half. So right now, they're still looking for a big play. They've had one long run tonight. It set up a field goal.
That's right.
From the 40, second down, 5 yards to go for Harmony Grove. Dead T formation. They're going to hand it to the fullback who is hit before he can make it to the line of scrimmage. Williams again.
Williams once again making a huge play. And what I really think is interesting about this offense is sometimes they are not signaling in a play. As we can see kind of on their sideline, their coach is talking to one of their players. He'll give them a play. The player will now run in. Maybe a substitution will happen, but they come to the sideline every time. There's your substitution. He'll tell them to play, and then they'll run it.
That is the old-fashioned way of running an offense. You wait in the huddle for the play. You get the play. Come to the line of scrimmage. Using up some play clock, they don't mind. They're down to 1 second left before. I don't think that they delayed the game that time. No, they called timeout instead. They were running low on time, so they called timeout. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a break also. Ball at the 39-yard line. Third down and 6 when we come back for Harmony Grove. Arkadelphia 42, Harmony Grove 3. 1:28 left in the first half. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
Located at 214 North 25th Street in Arkadelphia, Providence Veterinary Care is a full-service clinic offering complete medical care for your pets, including preventative care, routine surgery, and in-house diagnostics. Our staff at Providence Veterinary Care is filled with passionate animal lovers who are highly trained and dedicated to making sure that your pets receive care and compassion every time they walk in the door. Visit us or give us a call at 870-464-1305. Providence Veterinary Care. Compassionate care, modern medicine.
Chicken Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Hey, we'll say thank you to Chicken Express. They provide food in the press box every home game. Gotta love that. I think you had some of that sweet tea.
I had some of that Chicken E sweet tea. So thanks for JT doing that commercial as we now see him on the sideline being a coach. So the voice of the commercial you just heard, he's now a coach on the sideline right here.
Yeah, volunteer assistant for Arkadelphia. Love to see it from the 39-yard line, running play, and he might just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Nowhere to go for the running back. carrying the ball from his left halfback position was Braden Belk that time.
Not only did I have that sweet tea, but I had the chicken strips too. So if you're ever looking for a good meal, go to Chicken Express.
And we appreciate all of our sponsors. What a wonderful job they do of supporting Arkadelphia, supporting Arkadelphia High School, and the Badger football team. From the 40-yard line, punting formation. Low snap, but he'll get it away. It's a line drive kick. It will take a sideways bounce and roll out of bounds at the 41-yard line of Arkadelphia. The Badgers have 51 seconds left. Let's see what they decide to do with it, leading in this football game, 42-3. Eventful first half. Arkadelphia scored with its offense, scored with its special teams on a blocked punt. Defense has played well, giving up only 3 points, and the Badgers have scored 35 with the offense and 7 with the special teams. Molinari, of course, perfect on extra points again tonight. Here's a running play, backup running back in the game. We're going to see some younger guys play, and we're going to make sure we note who's getting in the game the rest of this contest for Arkadelphia. But that time it was Moody. Moody shares the running back position, so he was in and got a short gain.
Moody is one hard runner, I can tell you that.
Pickup of 3, second down and 7 for Arkadelphia. They chose to keep it on the ground and run some time, only 18 seconds left. Are going to snap it one more time. Another handoff. Here is Moody. Moody's going to have yardage up to the 50, and he runs out of bounds, a flag down with 10 seconds left. So that's going to stop the action here momentarily. Arkadelphia guilty of holding. I think they might just want to run out the clock now and move the ball back to the 40-yard line of Arkadelphia. Only 10 seconds left before halftime. Halftime show's coming to you. The Arkadelphia High School band will be in action. We'll have stats from Jim Rothwell. Talk about this game tonight. Another big victory for Arkadelphia. They are piling them on one after the other in conference play. And they will not have to snap it. They're going to let it expire. That's the end of the first half. At halftime, it is Arkadelphia 42 and Harmony Grove 3. Stay tuned for halftime. Got a lot coming your way. This is Jeff Root along with Cooper Darr. Glad to bring you the first half. We'll be back for the second half. First halftime show coming. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
At the Sexton Law Firm, we have experience handling insurance dispute cases and we're well equipped to handle the tactics used by insurance companies to avoid honoring valid claims. The Sexton Law Firm is dedicated to helping individuals fight for the relief they deserve. We work hard to ensure your rights are protected and your case is handled with the respect and care you deserve. The next time you need help battling an insurance company, contact an attorney with the Sexton Firm. Drop by and see us at 107 North 26th Street or give us a call at 870-345-4123.
Scott Bird DDS is a true general dentistry practice with a comfortable, laid-back atmosphere. Led by Dr. Scott Bird, they've been serving the people of Arkadelphia for over 20 years. It's a simple philosophy. Treat every patient the way they would want to be treated, with clear communication and honesty. Their comprehensive care ensures that all your dental needs are met under one roof, providing convenience and quality you can count on. Scott Bird DDS General Dentistry at 7th and Caddo, 870-246-6745.
This is the Southern Bancorp halftime show. Arkadelphia 42, Harmony Grove 3. The Badgers got out to a quick start and kept it rolling. 42-3. Harmony Grove was able to get a field goal in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter, or towards the end of the first quarter, but that's all the Cardinals could muster tonight. Chris Babb here. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We had a camera that I guess it got tired during senior night, and it decided it wanted to take an early nap. So thankfully we were able to go get another one. And now we will bring you with that camera that is now working the Arkadelphia High School Dazzler dance team.
Get the picture. That was the Arkadelphia High School Dazzler dance team. Starting halftime, the Arkadelphia Badger Pride marching band will now make their. I thought we might have Harmony Grove's band, but it will be the Arkadelphia High School Badger Pride marching band. And Jim will throw a little curveball to us, and so we will wait until after the high school, the Badger Pride marching band brings you their show to go over some of our first half statistics. Again, this is the Southern Bancorp halftime show. Arkadelphia 42, Haskell Harmony Grove 3. We'll have a quick second half as the sportsmanship rule will be invoked. We'll turn it over to Steve Patterson as he just announced that the Arkadelphia High School Badger Pride marching band got all ones last week at the Power Band competition at Lake Hamilton. They finished best in class in Class 4A. And out of the 12 bands that made the finals, Arkadelphia finished 6th. Finished above several schools in larger classifications, 6A, a couple of 5A. They were the highest finish among any 4A band. And so they will go to regional marching assessment on Tuesday at Lakeside to qualify for the state marching championships, which will be later in the month. So this is the competition show, Escape from the Rock, Alcatraz. Sounds like the biography of Dr. Jeff Root. People at home didn't know that about you, did they? He didn't know either. He just learned something new about himself. That's about all the time I can stall. So we will turn it over to the Arkadelphia High School Badger Pride Marching Band public address announcer Steve Patterson as the band's props get ready to or get finished setting up. And here we go, the Badger Pride Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arkadelphia Public Schools are proud to present the Badger Pride Marching Band. The band is led on the field by drum major Jancy Thomas. Tonight, the Badger Pride Marching Band is pleased to present their 2024 production entitled Alcatraz, Escape from the Rock. Tonight the band is proud to feature the 31 band and color guard seniors. The senior band members wear the traditional gold shoe, and senior guard members spin the traditional gold flag, and our senior drum major dons gold gloves for this special performance. This group of seniors have earned 2 state marching band championships and a runner-up finish at the Arkansas State Marching Band Contest, so they truly are the gold standard in the state of Arkansas. Welcome to the field, the Badger Pride Marching Band! And Ladies and gentlemen, the Arkadelphia High School Badger Pride Marching Band. The Arkadelphia High School Band is under the direction of band directors Larry Brown, Andrea Green, and Jonathan Spencer. The color guard is under the direction of Ryan Sims. The drum line is under the direction of Aaron Seal. The adjunct staff include Kyle White, Jed DeWeber, and Cameron Agood. This week's outstanding band performers include outstanding veteran Sheila Honeycutt, outstanding freshman Benjamin Flora, outstanding percussionist Zoe Wyndham, outstanding color guard Olivia Robbins, and outstanding leader Ava Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the Badger Pride Marching Band.
That was the Arkadelphia High School Badger Pride Marching Band. You heard their competition show, and when you are able to see they've got some football players that are also in the band, and their responsibility is to move the props, which are the jail cells. And so they'll move those, and if you see that in competition, it's really fascinating. That's not all they do. They do have help. They do other stuff. But then you saw Jared Campbell was the prisoner who escaped. They have a siren that goes off. The guards try to catch him before he gets out, and then he gets too far out of Alcatraz. So fun show. Congrats to the Arkadelphia High School Badger Pride Marching Band for their performance. Good luck to them next week at Regional Marching Assessment, and then qualify for the state marching contest. Good luck to the Arkadelphia Badger Pride Marching Band. Got about 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in halftime. Chris Babb here, the Southern Bancorp halftime show. Bring in Jim Rothwell as we'll go over some of those first half stats. Jim, Haskell did get on the board with the field goal. They had the onside kick that they recovered, a couple of things that could have kept momentum and kind of gotten something going, but the Arkadelphia defense just stifled. Not much offensive production for Haskell Harmony Grove.
No, we know that they like to run the ball, and they didn't throw a pass at all in the first half. So nothing on that part of the stat board there for them there. Running other than the long run, again, the Arkadelphia defensive line is living at the line of scrimmage into the backfield. 27 carries for a total of 70 yards, and about 30 of that came on one run.
Right.
So great job shutting down Noble, a tough running back, and again, misdirection. If they've had a little bit of that, hasn't bothered Arkadelphia. They're just living on basically the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Right, we've seen that the last home game against Bauxite. Bauxite had 31 carries for 103 yards. 86 of those came on one carry, so it was 30 carries for 17 yards. Tonight, if you take that 27 for 70, if you take around the 30-yard run, I honestly didn't see the run. I was trying to chase cameras around. That's around 26 for around 60 yards. So still a really good job on those other 26 carries.
And the other thing, penalties, both teams, particularly for Arkadelphia after last week's game, that was good. Maybe the second half will move a little faster, too.
I think there were more flags in last week's game than there are on the Badger Pride Marching Band color guard.
Probably so.
And that's a lot of flags. Take us through some of the Arkadelphia numbers, Jim. Obviously going to be a few more numbers there, even though, last week, I didn't realize this, but Arkadelphia only ran 31 offensive plays. 11 touchdowns in 31 offensive plays. Not quite that percentage tonight, but still good offensive production for the Badgers in the first half.
Last week it was that field position. Just about every drive Arkadelphia had started on the other side of midfield. And that makes, and the big plays, too.
Right.
A lot of them scored in big plays. Again, we see McCoy coming along, 12 out of 15 tonight for roughly that's 80% completion rate. That for a sophomore. 161 yards and 4 TDs. One half, that's about a whole game.
Right.
There. But spreading the ball around, again, we see Purefoy and Reed both have had big nights. Purefoy just been exciting to watch on the field. I was talking to a couple students I have in class that are on the OBU football team, and they were impressed with both Reed and Purefoy. They ask, is anybody recruiting them,
Yeah,
you
really.
know?
Yeah.
And so they know, and they saw how
Right.
impressive those two guys were.
You look, Arkadelphia, 24 offensive plays in the first half, 183 offensive yards of offense on those 24 plays, some chunk plays, but also not the 1 or 2 play drives, but still a couple of quick hitters for Arkadelphia.
Really, it was. And McCoy spreading that ball around. Short passes, deep passes, middle of the field, sidelines, getting it to the backs. That's what makes it so effective. You don't know who you have to cover because
right.
it can go to any of them.
You know, 4 receivers have caught passes, like Jay Purefoy, 6 receptions for 99 yards. You know, you do a lot of accounting, and maybe he could have, you know, gotten 1 more yard there to have 100. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Also, Ryan Roberts, 1 catch, 12 yards. Kyle Reed, 3 catches out of the backfield for 26 yards. Maddox Finley, 2 catches for 24 yards. So 4 receivers have caught the ball. We've seen that doesn't even count to Braden Wagner. Wagner hadn't caught a pass.
Yeah, he usually is one of, 3 or 4 catches
Right.
for him.
Lots of targets for and weapons for Bryson McCoy. Let's talk about the special teams. I thought Cooper Dar made a very astute observation when I was listening to the broadcast. I wasn't watching it because I got tired of looking at the helmet on the screen. When I was listening to the broadcast to you guys, as I was going back and getting one of the camera that works, I heard Cooper say when you make a run in the playoffs, you have to have all 3 phases of the game working. Offenses work, defense we've seen work, but the special teams is something that Arkadelphia spends more time on, I think, than some high school programs. And that has showed the last 2 weeks. You've had a special team score in the last 2 weeks, and I think Arkadelphia had a special team score at least in one of the earlier games.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking clearly right now. But, that special teams has really been key. Molinari with the extra points, the kickoffs exactly to the 10 or the 9 on the same side to allow the cover down team. Special teams, pardon the pun, but it's been special for Arkadelphia all season.
It really has. The kickoff coverage, they get down there very quickly, and they get there with an attitude. They come to hit. That one hit on that one kickoff. I mean,
that was a shot.
That was
Ethan Lewis, as Darren McFadden would say, brought that wood.
He did bring the wood.
Jim Rothwell, thanks for the statistical update. I do want to say before we go to a break, I do want to give a recognition to all of our sponsors. We have not had to, because of our technical difficulties, we're not able to run as many spots tonight. We weren't as in the first half in the pregame show, and the second half is going to be very quick. So we would like to say thank you, and I'll just read them to you. Southern Bancorp, Welch Funeral Home, Southwest Sporting Goods, Taylor King Law, Java Primo, Drs. Gary and Rob Rucker, Eccles Thompson and Kneebone CPA, South Central Connect, Southwest Auto Collection, Turner Rogers Manning and Plyler CPA, Batson Signs, Print Mania, Patterson Federal Credit Union, R&T Dixon Enterprises, Ludwig's Bakery, Chad Kesterson Shelter Insurance, the law offices of Gina White, Bell Well Services, Trinity Temple Assembly of God, Providence Veterinary Care, Chicken Express, Sexton Law Firm, Scott Bird DDS, Pediatrics Plus, Sheffield Music. We'd like to thank all of those. We'd like to thank our pregame sponsor, Southern Bancorp, and our halftime sponsor, our quarter sponsors. Taylor King Law sponsors the first quarter. Turner Rogers, Manning and Plyler the second quarter. Providence Veterinary Care will have the third quarter. Eccles Thompson and Nebo in the fourth quarter. And our friend Kerry Garnett in San Diego with the Blend Luxury Real Estate postgame show. This has been the Southern Bancorp halftime show. The Badgers and the Cardinals are on the field, and we got about a minute and a half till kickoff. We'll bring Jeff Root, Cooper Dar back. You're watching Arkadelphia Badger football.
Imagine a place where children can feel safe, a place where kids are empowered and accepted. In this place, you are special. You are unique. You are loved. Imagine a place where you can have fun every single day. We are that place.
Locally owned and operated since 2008,
Sheffield Music has a wide variety of products for those interested in guitar, bass, drums, sound systems, DJ gear, lighting, and vintage vinyl. Contact us for live sound and lighting services, or give us a call for one-on-one lessons, or stop by to see our band instruments and supplies. We also have a great selection of gift items by Dr. Squatch, Soberdough, Good Southerner, and many others. Sheffield Music in downtown Arkadelphia is the one place to go for all of your musical needs. Call 870-230-1733 or visit SheffieldMusic.com.
Second half action coming your way here momentarily. This is Jeff Root. Along with me is Cooper Darr. Let me give you a quick recap of scoring in the first half. Arkadelphia got a score in its first possession on a two-play drive. That covered 46 yards. Reed scored the touchdown on a pass from McCoy. Then Arkadelphia blocked a punt and scored 14-0 at that point. Next possession, Arkadelphia, McCoy to Purifoy. That was a 7-play, 54-yard drive, 22-yard pass completion for the touchdown. Arkadelphia also got touchdowns from McCoy a little later in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Arkadelphia got touchdowns from Reed and from Purifoy again, and the Badgers just piled it on for a 42-3 lead here at halftime. So we are in the good sportsmanship rule, and Arkadelphia will receive the kickoff, which apparently will be an onside kick. Harmony Grove was successful in one of these during the first half. And that kick is going to bounce high and is going to be fielded this time by Arkadelphia just about at midfield. Badgers take over.
That's right. Looks like they kind of were more prepared for the onside kick this time, as one guy caught the ball and they all crowded around the guy who caught the ball to protect him. So great job by the Badgers making that huge adjustment from the first half to now.
Now, Arkadelphia will bring in a lot of the reserves. Younger guys getting a lot of playing action here for the entire second half. But keep in mind, Moody at running back, who's in right now, a second teamer, but he plays a lot. He's just a junior, so he's in. And at quarterback, of course, McCoy is only a sophomore. Here is a handoff on first down, and up the middle it will go. McCoy will spin off one tackler and make 3 yards. They should give him the 47-yard line, and if they do, it'll be a gain of 3.
McCoy was kind of stopped in motion right there by one guy, but it really took an army to take down Moody.
And they only gave him 2 to the 48, so second down, 8 yards to go. Blake Moody is a very fine running back, only a junior. He will carry it again. Looking for space on the edge. He'll run one defender, make it to the 45 and out of bounds there. Third down coming, 3rd and 5 from the 45 of Harmony Grove. We do see a new back in there in Caden Whitaker, and he has played well in his sophomore year, getting his playing time at the varsity.
He has played very, very well, as we've seen multiple touchdowns come out of Whitaker. He's had a very good season. Every time he's gotten in, he's made good plays, and that's the name that we're going to be hearing a lot the next 3 years.
Third down, and they need more like 4 where they've spotted the ball. This is a run by Whitaker. He is going to be dragged down, but he's got a nice gain up very close to the first down. I think he's got it at the 40-yard line.
Looks like it, and that's going to be a Welch Funeral Home first down for the Badgers.
Whitaker, again, is only a sophomore, but he is a bigger back, a taller back anyway. Going to put on some weight, I'm sure, in the weight room in the next year or two, but he already is very strong, capable player, only a sophomore running back. He'll take the run. This time he'll go to the middle of the field and make 2 yards, fall forward to the 38-yard line. Harmony Grove claims to have the ball, and an official is going to agree. He's going to agree. I thought it was a late call, but I couldn't see when the ball came out. So it is going to be a fumble against Arkadelphia's offense and a possession for Harmony Grove, their first of the second half.
Just like I said earlier, you can't let Badgers beat the Badgers. And so got to start off this quarter well, and so now we need to have the defense make a huge stop for the Badgers.
Whitaker fighting for extra yards. Got hit, lost the ball, and so Harmony Grove in no hurry will set up at its own 40-yard line, first down at 10 for the Cardinals. Tight formation again, double tight ends, 3 running backs in the formation. The quarterback under center is Michelangelo Zambrano. He's going to hand it off, and a gain of a couple, but then a quick stop. On the carry that time for Harmony Grove was Carson Brink.
Just like we've seen all night, not very many adjustments to what they do on offense, which I kind of like a little bit. They stay strong and true to their style of offense. The dead T, the little option veer offense. So I like it that they're sticking to their guns. Let's see if they make any plays right here.
Ball at the 42-yard line. Second down, 8 yards to go. And flags are going to stop the play just as it gets started. That is going to be a penalty that will go against Arkadelphia. Somebody lined up offsides. 5 free yards for the Cardinals. Move it out to the 47-yard line. A second down, and they need between 2 and 3 for a first down. Zambrano at quarterback under center, looks over the defense. He'll hand it off, coming to the right side. There's a gain there, and a good gain for a first down to the Arkadelphia 45-yard line.
Looks like they got some hard players over there on the Harmony Grove side, playing super physical.
He'll mark it at the 46-yard line, but that is enough for a first down.
Okay, so Harmony Grove has now gotten a first down, so I'm interested to see the Badgers really toughen up right here and get a stop in these next 4 downs.
Dead T formation. They're going to hand it off to the fullback, and he finds an opening. That's a long run to the 30, to the 20. I think he's going to make it to the 10. That's going to be a touchdown for Harmony Grove. Their first of the night. We hear a roar from the opposite side where Harmony Grove did bring a number of fans tonight.
They also brought their band tonight, so we're going to be hearing a little bit of them. We also just heard a train horn, so didn't know you could transport one of those all the way to Arkadelphia. So
nice run for the touchdown, 46-yard run. And in for the extra point attempt is Russell, who had a field goal earlier in the game for the only points of Harmony Grove. Now he is going to kick the extra point and make it. It goes through. And so with those 7, the train is roaring on the opposite side. That's a nice touchdown for Harmony Grove. They are not going to give up, as we said in the first half. But Arkadelphia does lead it, 42-10, 6:40 left, and the clock does continue to run. You can't work your way out of the mercy rule, so the clock will continue to run here in the second half. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
Great coaches know that success on the field takes more than just athletic ability. It takes a winning strategy. And at Southern Bancorp, we believe the same applies to banking. Whether you need competitive rates on loans and accounts to keep you in the game, or financial tools like credit counseling and homebuyer education to move the ball down the field, we can help. Visit banksouthern.com today and let's build your winning strategy. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to the action. Arkadelphia will return a kickoff or perhaps field an onside kick. And, in fact, a penalty has been marked off against Arkadelphia, so you could bet on an onside kick from the Arkadelphia 45-yard line. Russell sets up.
And it looks like they didn't even bring a kicking tee out. They're just going to lay it straight on the ground. Well, maybe there was one. I didn't see it. My bad.
Here's the third onside kick of the night for Harmony Grove, and this one is a pooch kick that will go over the Arkadelphia return men but roll out of bounds, and so it'll start at 35. Arkadelphia has a new possession, and after that touchdown by Harmony Grove, I think the offense is going to have a new bit of spirit in its step.
That's right. Offense is really going to have to, especially after having a turnover on this last possession, offense really needs to step up to really show that they can play a lot of football even whenever they are dominating in a football game.
Number of the players for Harmony Grove work on both sides. Foster got that touchdown lined up now at cornerback. But here's a running play up the middle. There's a good run to the 40, to the 45. To the 49-yard line. Moody on a nice run up the middle.
And it looks like we are substituting the entire offensive line. So really awesome to see some newer guys come in there and get some good reps right here.
First down at 10, 49-yard line of Arkadelphia. The Badgers have the ball and a lead of 32 points. Here is a handoff. This is Moody looking for a hole. He finds one. He's up to the 40, to the 36-yard line. That is a good run But the backup offensive line in doing a fine job.
Yeah, number 78, I was watching him right there. Cameron Crow, he's a senior. He gets to play on his senior night. This is awesome. He barely touched the guy, and he just went flying 10 yards. So great job by that offensive line.
15-yard run to the 36 of Harmony Grove. Up the middle it goes, and that's a short gain this time, up to the 34, maybe the 33. There's Moody again. He is getting up quicker than the guy who tackled him.
Looks like number 57. Want to call his name out really quick. Tyrell Jones, sophomore offensive lineman, has come into the game.
2nd and 8 for Arkadelphia. 34-yard line of the Cardinals. Run by Moody. He's hitting the backfield. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and pick up 1, maybe 2 yards. 3rd down coming.
Want to call out number 61, Jacob Calhoun, sophomore offensive lineman, also getting some reps in tonight. Just had a really good block right there.
3rd down, 7 yards to go. Badgers continue to run behind the Young offensive line, some of the backups. Young running back in now. They're going to pass it. The pass to the flat is good to the 27-yard line. Trying to make more yardage. He will not. This might bring up a 4th down and maybe 1.
And that pass was completed to Caden Richards, sophomore wide receiver. So we're getting a lot of good reps tonight on all phases and all different kinds of guys.
From the 27, it's 4th down and 1 for Arkadelphia. The quarterback is Maddox Finley, the junior quarterback, subbing for the starter McCoy. Finley just moved from receiver to quarterback. Nice run on 4th down for the 1st down. That's Moody on the carry.
That's going to be a Welch Funeral Home 1st down for Moody and the Badgers.
1st down and 10. Arkadelphia at the 21-yard line of the Cardinals. Badgers would like to get that touchdown back that they just gave up on a long 46-yard run for a touchdown by Foster. 1:44 left, clock running. We're in the 3rd quarter. We're in the good sportsmanship rule. Arkadelphia has the game in hand. They'd like to score with some of the younger guys. Here is Moody up the middle. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but make a few yards anyway. He is a tough running back. Going to spot the ball at the 18. That's a gain of 3. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Arkadelphia keeping the ball on the ground for the most part and eating up some clock here as it just continues to roll. Now 1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Handoff. That's going to be yardage to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. That's a touchdown, and that is Caden Whitaker.
Caden Whitaker, there he goes again, scoring touchdowns all season long. Whenever he's in the game, there's going to be success come out of Whitaker for the Badgers, and I'm excited that he's only a sophomore. We're going to be calling his name a lot as he gets even bigger, even stronger, even faster throughout the years. Great job, Whitaker.
8-play drive for Arkadelphia, covering 65 yards. And they stretch that lead back out. We'll see if another extra point goes right through the middle, and it does. He is just perfect game after game after game. Seth Molinari. 25 seconds left, nearing the end of the 3rd quarter now. Arkadelphia has a lead at 49-10. This is Arkadelphia Badgers football.
Locally owned and operated, Welch Funeral Home has been serving the Arkadelphia community since 2005. Our goal at Welch Funeral Home is to offer every family that will allow us to serve them the most caring, dignified, professional service at the most affordable price. With over 40 years of experience in the funeral home industry, owner Tim Welch and Welch Funeral Home have also been longtime supporters of the Arkadelphia Badgers and Lady Badgers. Contact Welch Funeral Home at 870-230-1400 or visit them at 202 South 4th Street near downtown Arkadelphia.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, Arkadelphia leads it 49-10, and the Badgers will be kicking off momentarily. That's the kind of comeback that you'd want to see, not only from some of the players like Moody who get a lot of playing time, but those young offensive linemen came in and did a nice job.
Yeah, I love getting to see all the young guys, the guys that don't get to play as much on Friday nights, but also they get to play on Mondays. But I just love getting to see all the guys come in there, everyone getting reps on a Friday night football game, because the more people you get reps, the more depth you create, which is going to let you go even longer into the playoffs. So I love it that the coaches are doing this week, and you see the guys holding up the fort because it is now the fourth quarter.
All right, Arkadelphia lines up to kickoff. Harmony Grove has not had long kickoff returns tonight. This kick coverage team is very good for Arkadelphia, and Seth Melinari does a good job kicking it high and down to about the 10-yard line on just almost every kick. Almost every one is the same, and the coverage team really does a fine job of getting down there to make the tackle before the return can get to the 20 or at least the 25. Here's Seth Melinari's kick. He sends it high and deep. It bounces at the 10, picked up at the 8-yard line, returned to the 15-yard line, escapes one Badger but not the next two, and he's down at the 18-yard line on the kick return for Harmony Grove. On the kick return for the Cardinals tonight was Carson Brink.
I'm really loving watching this kickoff unit from the Badgers. They have been so explosive getting down the field. Obviously, Molinari doing his job, getting the ball spotted where it needs to be. But the guys getting down there making huge plays and great field position for the defense of the Badgers.
They are at the 18-yard line right now. We've had previous kick returns out to the 19-yard line, again at the 18-yard line. Good coverage, as you said, Cooper. Really fine job by the kick coverage team on kickoffs. All right, Harmony Grove back to the running game. They're going to hand it off, and there is a run up the middle, and that's Brink. He got some yardage up to the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5.
And that one was the lead, as we saw, kind of trapping that defensive tackle once again, the one that they had that huge run for a touchdown earlier in the first half. Looks like they're still attempting to use that play. So see what the Badgers do right here.
Yeah, they had a long run in the first half to set up a field goal, and then had a long touchdown run in this half. So they're looking for that. You know, you churn away 2, 3, 4 yards on the running plays, and then the trap sometimes will send it way down the field. This is a running play to the right side for a yardage of maybe 1 up to the 25-yard line. Third down coming. They're going to need 3 more. Third and 3. Ball at the 25. Harmony Grove in no hurry. They will huddle. They'll run a play in. Then they'll come to the line of scrimmage. The way football used to be played. Still played in some places, including Harmony Grove. Under center is Michelangelo Zambrano. He will hand it off. Right up the middle it goes. There's a gain, and it might be enough for a first down. Seeing a little bit of pushing and shoving. I mean, these guys are still playing hard.
That's right. They're still playing hard, but the Badgers just need to play smart. I'll let the Badgers beat the Badgers, but just got to play smart because we want to keep all these guys here for the rest of this season. So they're still doing great. I love seeing the cheerleaders throw shirts up to the young kids, the young Badgers.
First down, 10 yards to go. Harmony Grove at their own 29. Running play. There is a nice job of following your blockers, and Brink is going to make it up to the 37-yard line. That's a nice run of 8 yards. You also just have to be patient and not get too anxious because Arkadelphia has the win, but this is a relentless kind of running game, and you've got to be ready every play.
That's right. You can't take any breaks on a dead heat type of offense. You really just got to be ready at all times because the ball could literally go anywhere at any time.
2nd and 2. They'll run it right at Arkadelphia, make another first down up to the 42-yard line, but several Badgers are there, and they're going to push him back. They're going to spot the ball at the 42 for first down. 2 first downs on this drive up to their own 42-yard line is Harmony Grove, down to 8:19 left in the contest tonight. Arkadelphia will stay undefeated in conference play, remain highly ranked, and keep marching along through the conference schedule. But next week could be tougher as they travel to Ashtown. We'll talk more about that in the postgame show. Running play, off tackle. Here's a good run, and this is Noble. Noble finally gets the ball again, and he's ready for it. Makes a nice run up to the 50-yard line. That's a pickup of 8. I haven't seen Noble at quarterback tonight, I don't believe. He has played some quarterback as well as fullback on the year. But they have stayed with Zambrano and kept him in the backfield, kept Noble in the backfield. And it worked that time for 8 yards. Second down, 2 yards to go. I'm going to spot it all the way to the Arkadelphia 49-yard line. That's a good spot. They're going to run it right at the Badgers, and it's very close. I think he might have that first down on the carry that time for the Cardinals. Young man who has played a role on offense and defense tonight. That's Braden Belk. At the 48 of Arkadelphia, it's first down.
Just like we said earlier, we can't get any type of complacency with this offense. Got to stay locked in the entire time.
It is eating up some clock now, under 7 minutes left in the game. Here is a running play and a nice run up to the 38-yard line. They're getting some blocking this time to get them off the line of scrimmage. Of course, the starting defensive line is incredibly strong. These defenders who are in right now, some of them have had quite a bit of playing time, though. And the coaches are looking for them to step up and stop this offense. Ball at the 38-yard line. That was a gain of 10. Harmony Grove is not going to slow down. They're just going to keep running this offense right at you. There is a running play. They'll move the defensive line a little bit. Pick up 5, maybe 6 yards. Clock continues to run. We're just about to hit 6 minutes left in the game. Arkadelphia has not had the ball in this quarter. It's a running clock. Ball at the 33-yard line. Second down and 5. Running play again. He'll break to the outside, but make it only to the 30, maybe the 29-yard line. Again for Belk on the carry.
I think it's really interesting. I'm kind of paying more attention to this offensive now. And if y'all kind of look at the 3 running backs on that backside, whoever is farther back, usually or farther forward, they're usually not getting the ball. So it's kind of interesting paying attention to this offense and the way they have their tendency ran.
Yeah, lining up in a position to block instead of run with the ball, looks like, huh? Third down and 2, right up the middle it goes. That's going to be enough for a first down. Nice running on the inside for that first down, coming from Brink again, Carson Brink. We're under 5 minutes to play in the contest. Ball at the 27-yard line of the Badgers. First down after first down on this drive for Harmony Grove. Well, the young guys who are in right now are going to be the veterans at some point, and they're going to have to face this offense. So
That's
good
right.
practice right now.
Yeah, this is great practice because they're seeing the best of Haskell Harmony Grove. So
running play, fullback. Brink is hit this time, or it's going to be Belk on the carry, and he'll get nothing. Second and 10.
yeah, they're going to be seeing a lot of this dead tee the next couple years. I know we played Lake Hamilton earlier in the year. They run a little bit more of a wing tee, a little different. But they're going to be seeing a lot of this, so this is good practice for them to get some game reps right here.
Second down, 10 yards to go for Harmony Grove. They're going to come toward us this time. The left side run going to be out to the 23 of Arkadelphia. That's a pickup of 4. It's third down and 6. 4 down territory, third down and 6 at the Arkadelphia 22-yard line where they're going to mark that. So from the 22, it is third down and 5. Third down and 5, Arkadelphia 22-yard line. We're down to 3.5 minutes left in the contest. Rolling clock here in the second half. Arkadelphia with a sizable lead. Running play right up the middle. Arkadelphia will drag him down from behind. Almost a break to the end zone, but they caught up with the running back on the play. Up to the 12-yard line, though. It's a first down and 10. Again on the carry, Carson Brink. He's getting a lot of work right now. Only a junior for Harmony Grove. First down and 10 at the Arkadelphia 12-yard line. Time is running short. We're under 3 minutes left in the contest. Clock continues to run on every play. A run up the middle is going to be a gain from the right side, maybe a couple of yards. I think they'll mark it at the 9.
Now the question is,
at the 9-yard line for a gain of 3.
The question is, Haskell Harmony Grove takes a lot of time getting ready, running their play, getting set. Will they have enough time in the game? 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to score.
They're taking quite a bit of time on every play. Down to 2:22 left in the contest. We got a little suspense here at the end. Running play, and that is going to be Noble on the carry. He's up to the 5. They might give him the 4-yard line. They'll reset the play clock. We're nearing 2 minutes left in the contest. Spotted at the 5-yard line for a gain of 4. It's 3rd down and 3 at the 5. 3rd and 3 at the 5. Harmony Grove a little faster back up to the line of scrimmage this time. 1:50 left, clock running. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. He's looking for the end zone. He's going to get there. That's a touchdown with 1:43 left for Harmony Grove. Nice run on the play for Harmony Grove. That was Foster who scored his 2nd touchdown of the night. Extra point attempt coming for Russell. He has a field goal tonight. And an extra point. We'll see if he'll nail another one. Kick is up, and the kick is perfect. Nice kick. And it is Arkadelphia 49 and Harmony Grove 17. 49-17 is the score. Not a lot of time left, but we've got a little bit of football left, less than a minute left. I think we're probably going to have a kickoff at least. This is Arkadelphia Badger football.
As a family-owned sporting goods supplier since 1950, Southwest Sporting Goods understands the value of customer service and is committed to providing the best quality customer service and merchandise available. Southwest Sporting Goods is located in Arkadelphia, but also has salesmen that cover the entire state of Arkansas to help ensure that their customers will receive the best customer service and pricing that can be found. Southwest Sporting Goods, located in downtown Arkadelphia, supporting the Badgers since 1950.
Go Badgers!
That was a 17-play drive for Harmony Grove, 82 yards. Foster got the touchdown. And we have only 8 seconds left. I do not think they're going to kick. Instead, they're going to line up and shake hands after this football game. A nice drive to end it, make Harmony Grove have a little enthusiasm for practice next week and trying to pick up some more wins in this season. But Arkadelphia got the victory by dominating early and winning it tonight. 49-17, the final score. Arkadelphia with the win. The Badgers remain undefeated in conference play, looking strong as they go from week to week.
Looking strong, obviously. I know Coach Shucker says it. I've said it a couple times. The next game is the most important game, and if I'm not mistaken, the next game is Genoa Central. So, should be a good game. I might be wrong on that. I want to make sure. Genoa Central.
I think it's going to be the trip to Ashdown.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's it,
we said that earlier. It is Ashdown. I got ahead of myself. Genoa's later on. So Ashdown, obviously, that game is the most important game. They're going to learn from all of the film. It's going to be hard to kind of learn defensively against the wing T, as I'm not sure what Ashdown runs, but I'm not too familiar. Maybe not the wing T, but it should be a good some good film to watch from this game. A lot of things to learn. Obviously, the defense didn't let up any points last week, and they had 17 this week. So there's always stuff to learn, no matter what, good and bad.
So we're going to come back with the postgame show. And in the postgame show, sponsored by Blend Real Estate, our buddy Kerry Garnett out in San Diego, California, the champion quarterback of the 1979 state champion team. We're going to come back with that postgame show in a moment. We're going to have for you an interview down on the field. Chris Babb will talk with Arkadelphia head coach Trey Shucker. We'll pick offensive and defensive players of the game, and we will wrap it up here and get ready for the contest next week at Ashdown, a drive down the highway to Ashdown next week. We'll do all that when we come back with the postgame show.
under perfect conditions. Your car traveling at 65 miles per hour can stop in about 300 feet. That's the length of a football field.
But a fully loaded tractor trailer, one that weighs 80,000 pounds, will take 2 football fields to stop. And that's if the driver is rested, paying attention, and the truck and load is properly maintained.
If you're in an accident with a big truck, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
Get the experienced team that's going to be on your side, by your side.
Locally owned and operated, Java Primo is the official coffee house of ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the
Pretty
beginning.
crazy. It's
In
literally
addition
only
to
9
coffee,
o'clock.
drinks, and desserts, we also have
It's
wonderful
awesome.
options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Shop our gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com or visit us on Main Street in historic downtown Arkadelphia. Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more says, Go Badgers!
Doctors Gary and Rob Rucker are proud sponsors of this Arkadelphia Badger broadcast. Dr. Gary and Rob Rucker supporting the Badgers since 1996.
At Eccles, Thompson, and Kneebone CPA, we seek to provide accounting, tax, and financial planning services to individuals and small businesses with proficiency and integrity. Serving Arkadelphia since 1977, our staff looks forward to meeting your financial goals of today and also becoming your financial advocate for life. Visit us at 205 North 25th Street or call 246-8991 today. Eccles, Thompson, and Kneebone LTD says Go Badgers.
All right, Victoria's head coach Trey Shucker got an arm workout during this interview. Coach, congrats. Didn't get to talk to you last week, the last 2 weeks. Offensive execution, defensive execution, but special teams really big both weeks. And as Cooper said in the broadcast, that can play a big part as you go on into the season.
Yeah, it does. I'm really proud of our special teams. We're creating plays, we're creating points, we're scoring points. Our special teams is playing huge for us, not only in field position, but just swinging momentum and putting points on the board is huge.
You came out, you did what you needed to do early, set the tone, got some scores, and execution offensively was there again.
Yeah, it was. I thought we played really well in the first half. When we got into the second half, that first drive, we didn't play too well. We just got to start fast. We've got to learn that we've got to start every half at a fast pace and play Badger football. But that second drive, we picked it up. It took us a little bit to get going, but we did.
Coach, congrats. Big win. Remy, can we get a go Badgers?
I say go Badgers.
Say go Badgers.
She's tired.
Long night.
And we got a big football right here.
There we go, big football.
Coach Trey Shucker, fantastic move in that he has got a baby on each arm. Talking about football, I just love the family atmosphere here. We had some of that in my family tonight.
That's right.
My granddaughter made it to her first Badger game down from Little Rock, and she enjoyed it. I think she might be asleep by now, but I wouldn't necessarily bet on it back at the house. But it's kid night here for all of us. We kind of feel like kids when Arkadelphia gets a big win.
That's right. We're always celebrating after a huge Badger win. I know a lot of the players, they always go to Waffle House after the game because I always see them there. So me being college, I go to Waffle House sometimes late night. So
I hear that it's open all night.
It's open 24/7. So if you haven't,
I'm a little bit concerned that you know that actually, but still, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good place to go to study, right?
Yes, to study. As you are the dean of my school that I am in. So just letting you know, I get a lot of my communications work there.
I like that study habit of yours.
If you'd like me to do a story there sometime, I'd love to do it.
All the studying that you do late at night at the Waffle House is a story that I will read.
That's right.
I will read that with great interest. Let's talk about offensive and defensive players of the game. I want to throw out Purifoy first.
Yes.
I mean, not only was he terribly exciting every time he got the ball, but he had 3 touchdowns, 6 catches, 99 yards. What a big game it was for the senior.
Yeah, Purifoy had a great game. Really, all of the seniors that we usually hear had a huge game tonight. They were all scoring. They were Jay Purifoy scored. Let's see. Had a lot of Kyle Reed. He's doing great. He had a great game today. But yeah, I agree with you. Jay Purifoy really had a great game tonight, making yards after being hit on a couple plays, catching the football, getting yards after the catch. So that is huge for the Badgers. Jay Purifoy had a great game tonight. Wagner also had a great game tonight. Reed had a great game tonight. All seniors had a great game tonight on this great senior night.
It is senior night, and we're going to name a senior. Well, we'll name all of them, right? Mm-hmm. They all played well, but we'll name our offensive player of the game a senior, and Jay Purifoy.
That's
what about
right.
defensive player of the game? Again, when everybody's playing well on defense and the first team is shutting people down, kind of hard to make a choice, except there were some seniors on that defensive line, the first line of defense against an option team, and they played well.
That's right. Really looking at the defensive line, we say it every week, but they're the leaders. They're the leaders on the field. Nykeeson Wimberly had a great game leading the front. I know Xavier Williams, we've heard his name a lot as well. Jacoby Campbell has been in there a little bit. But Nykeeson Wimberly is the guy that always comes to my head because I got to see him play tonight. He was leading. He would be the first guy to the ball. He would get the ball. He'd get the guy in his hands, and then the rest of the team would get there. Really the entire defense, other than a couple plays, they were all at the ball every single time, which I know is what Coach Shucker harps on in practice.
So seniors and underclassmen playing really well on the defensive line. We talk about them because they are I think it's rare to have defensive linemen of this quality lining up game after game to go after the other team's offensive line. But obviously the linebackers secondary playing well is also.
That's right. They're always having a great job. And obviously if the the backs aren't having a good game, the defensive line won't have a good game. Everyone's got to work together. So everyone had a great game this week. Really looking just in the backfield a little bit at linebacker. They had Quintavion Morris back there. They also had a couple other guys. Just trying to look at the roster right now, and they had a lot of good guys in the back. I'm also just trying to look at this. Amari Ford, obviously, he had a couple interceptions earlier in the year, playing really good at the defensive back position, but the overall defense is playing so good.
At we still had our camera hooked up. We would go to the midfield right now where Shucker is being tackled by his kids. Just love to see a family guy who loves coaching and loves his family. It's a nice scene out there right in that midfield.
That's special.
I tell you what, let's talk about, we'll wrap it up with a little bit of discussion here. There goes the camera. Love that. Just love that. Let's go. He's playing, folks. He's not injured. He's playing with his kids. It's a good thing. All right, so let's go to next week and talk about Ashdown. You ever been to Ashdown for a ball game?
I've never been to Ashdown, but I've gotten to play against Ashdown. They run a little bit of a tight end set.
Yep.
Back in the day, they had Shamar Easter there, now plays at Arkansas.
Right.
So they've had a lot of guys come through Ashdown, and they have been successful in the postseason, but also in conference. So I've never been to Ashdown, but I know historically Ashdown has been very successful in all their football teams.
Ashdown has a new coach this year, and they've had some ups and downs, but as you said, it's always a team with some talent. So we're going to look and see. Sometimes our scoreboard is not quite updated as much as we'd like, but now I do see a third quarter score where Nashville is leading Ashdown 16-6. A little bit surprised by that. Nashville, a team that's still coming on, but Ashdown at home trailing 16-6 in the third quarter. Arkadelphia will travel to Ashdown. The thing about that game is that Ashdown is an ancient foe for Arkadelphia. Arkadelphia moves from classification to classification, from conference to conference, but Ashdown seems to always be an opponent in conference play for Arkadelphia, and there have been some amazing games between those two, including 1979 when Ashdown defeated Arkadelphia, and then the Badgers turned it around and did not lose a game for the rest of the year and won that state championship. So Ashdown has a certain place in the history of Arkadelphia football, and we're going to discover that. You're going to discover it with some good food along the way.
That's right.
And you're going to discover it in an old-fashioned stadium that I kind of enjoy going down there to be part of it because everybody's close. You're going to have people at the railings as well as people in the stands. It's a fascinating place for a football game, and I suspect they'll turn out to watch their team play Arkadelphia. But the Badgers will be the favorite going into that contest.
That's right. Not only will the Ashdown fans be there, the Badger fans will travel great just as well. Will be on the visitor side, and it's going to be a great atmosphere on the north end zone, the east end zone, everywhere. So north, south, east, west, every single side of the field will be covered by Badger fans and Ashdown fans.
No doubt about that. Badger fans always travel well. We hope that you will be able to go to Ashdown to cheer on the Badgers for that game. But if you are unable to, we hope you'll tune in because we'll be there, and we're going to bring it to you. Chris Babb will be there. I want to say thank you to Chris tonight, not only for being our quarterback of the whole show, but for saving the day and finding a camera that would work and get us a camera and visuals by early, I think late first quarter. We had the visuals on. Before that, you were experiencing a radio broadcast for the first time, but I'm glad we got back to video and gave them something to look at as well. I want to say thank you to Coleman Callan, who's been running our switcher and our projector and all kinds of things. Coleman's on the technology tonight, helping out greatly. Came down. He knew it was going to be cold upstairs, so he came down and worked in the booth here tonight. Madeline Colzer was our camera operator. Thank you so much for Madeline. She has learned from the best and taken lessons from Coleman, and she did a great job tonight on camera. I want to say thank you to Jim Rothwell, as always, on statistics and on color commentary. I want to say thank you to Mr. Dar. I tell you what, Cooper, you're doing a super job, and I appreciate you very much. Looking forward to next week in a key game against Ashdown. This is Jeff Root, everybody. Final score tonight from Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia 42 and Harmony Grove 17. That's the final from Arkadelphia tonight. Good night, everybody. And Abby, Mary Kate, is asleep at my house.